He might not be from Krypton, but he's heads above the rest. His knowledge can't be questioned. You can put it to the test. So if you want to hear the truth and have nowhere else to go, I'll give you the solution. Just tune into his show and just kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Thanksgiving edition of Marvel Snap. And a lot has changed. I haven't had a chance because, work of going over new decks, new things going on. It's been kind of crazy with the job and having to do work stuff. But here we are. Here we are to do a Thanksgiving edition of Marvel Snap. Hopefully, everybody likes the thumbnail. I thought it was pretty festive. But, anyways, uh, so we are going to do some ladder climbing today. I'm gonna do some climbing. I don't know how long I want to go for because I do have to rewatch Andor one more time for a review later tonight. If you guys want to join us for that would be the season final of Andor. But for today, if you guys notice, a little bit of changes to my account. So I wanted to go over it because I have the Black Panther avatar. Yes, uh, I've had to do some snapping on the side. So hello, Carrie. Good to see you. I've been playing a lot off the air. Yes, it was an amazing episode. We're going to talk about it tonight. But yeah, so if you guys notice, I got the Black Panther avatar. Super excited about that. So I am past gold. I am into platinum. There are 50 ranks to get to the top rank. I am at rank 52. So I figure I just go as far as I can because I do have to watch Andor again. I like to watch it twice before we review it. I believe the Tulsa King comes out today, but I'm going to wait for my lovely lady to watch that because I got her into that. But I'll be doing a review on that because Sylvester Stallone is awesome. It's a great show. And also, I will be doing a review on the best MCU product. Shout out to Perp. He let me know it was out, but the holiday special of Guardians of the Galaxy. Really looking forward to doing a review on that as well. So, yeah, a lot changed. I'm rank 52 and I've got the avatar, but I also built a ton of decks, and that's why my screen is a little compressed because I can't move over on full screen. So, yes, yes, there will be a review for both Andor and Titans. Titans I've had to put on hold because I had to pay up my HBO account. So, hello, Christine. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Thank you for coming by for a little bit of ladder climbing. And I built a ton of decks that I wanted to show you guys. Some of these are from various content creators. So, shout out to them. There's great ones that are out there. Uh, Binks plays and Magua and a bunch of other people. And I kind of took some ideas. Oh, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Carrie. I took some ideas from various content creators and I built a bunch of decks. So I finally got Black Panther and I was trying to think of a deck to put them in. So I got two decks that I want to showcase here that I think are really good decks. The first one is going to be Wakanda Forever. Yes, I know that's derivative of the name of the movie, but creativity. So my Wakanda Forever, and I'll show all of these decks today. I'll at least stream until I get through every deck, and then play with the ones I'm most comfortable with. But so I finally unlocked Black Panther and put him in a deck that I think works really well. And this is a combination of other content creators. I looked at their decks to kind of get a gist at what they were running, and then I put together the two best ideas. So Black Panther reads, he's a turn 5 drop, and he doubles his power when you play him. So he's a 5/4, which is good by itself. But when he flips over, he becomes a 5/8. So the whole point of the deck is to buff up Black Panther. And there's two ways you can win. You can either buff him up and then use Arlim Zola, who destroys a card and copies him to other spaces. So in essence, he'll destroy Black Panther and you want to keep him by himself. He'll destroy him and he'll gain the effect again at the stat that he's at. So when he flips, he becomes a 5/8. But when you destroy him and he flips again, he'll be a 5/8, double that. So he becomes a 5/16 and moves to random places in the board. I've won so many games with just this combination alone. So pretty fun stuff. Also, we got Taskmaster, who copies whatever card was played. So you could do the Arlim Zola thing and then use Taskmaster to gain 16 power in a random place. Now, should you not come up with that combo, we have my favorite card. You guys all know Wong. Wong, you've seen me play, but he makes the on reveal abilities happen twice, which means you play Wong, you play Black Panther, and he'll do his effect twice, which means he'll be a 5/16 by Wong. You can also use cards like Ironheart to give him 2 more, so it'll be a 5/18. You could use Okoye, who gives everything in your deck +1 power if you haven't, you know, hit him yet. You could use Nikita. I haven't used Nikita in a long time. So Nikita's ability is the 2 most left cards get +2 power. So what you want is if you're Black Panther and like your Wong are to the far left, you use Nikita and they'll gain +2 power. So instead of being a 5/4, he will be a 5/6 and then double that, which means he'll come out as a 5/12. And then if you Arlim Zola that, he'll be uh, a 5/24 in 2 spots. So there's a lot of different ways for this deck to win. What makes it hard is there's a lot of Cosmos and things running around, which can interrupt that. And a lot of deck lists didn't have this, but I put in a Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch has the ability to change spots into new ones. And sometimes you need Black Panther in very specific spots. And so what I mean is a lot of things can shut down your Black Panther if you don't play him right. So what I use Scarlet Witch for is like if I get a Death's Domain or something that doesn't work really well with my Black Panther, I will use Scarlet Witch to change that spot to try to get more breathing room. So there's a lot of different cool options in this deck. There's a lot of boosting other stuff. You have Mr. Sinister who copies himself, so you can have 2 Mr. Sinisters in a location. I added Brood who does 3 copies basically of himself. So they're all buffed up, and Wolfsbane because Wolfsbane gains +2 for every other card that's in that lane. So you can drop a Wong, a Black Panther, Wolfsbane, and win that way. There's so many different ways. So I'm going to highlight this deck first. We're going to play my Wakanda Forever deck. And, it's weird playing all these decks because I'm actually pretty high in my rank. I've made it to platinum, so I'm just kind of grinding out. So this is not a chance to lose. But if it looks too bad, it would just retreat out of the match. But so far, it's pretty good. You can see I got my Brood, which will give me 3 of them. I've got my Mr. Sinister, and I've got my Taskmaster. So this isn't a bad hand. Plus, with this deck, you don't want your opponent to know what you're playing. And once they see a Black Panther, they're going to try to shut that lane down. So you want to tempt them with other things to get them to use their counter cards right away in a lane so that that opens it up. So very interesting. He's running on an Ant-Man. I've been seeing a lot of Kazaa running around, which is basically all of the 1+ cards get buffed. Now look, Mindscape I don't want because I don't want my hand to switch on turn 6. So I'm going to wait for my Scarlet Witch. I hopefully get to change this spot because I don't want them getting my cards. But what I'm going to do right now is do Forge into Hellfire Club, and I'll probably use the Brood because they'll go up a power, so that'll be like 9 power in this spot, so 10 right in Hellfire Club. But hopefully you guys are enjoying your Thanksgiving. Bitchy is working, so a little sad. My mom is on vacation, so I'm spending Thanksgiving with you guys and enjoying playing some Marvel Snap here. Ooh, we got Westview too. That could be a total mystery. They're really going for this spot. He's already thrown down 6 power. So I'm going to go opposite and try to claim Mindscape and Hellfire Club. So the Mr. Fantastic in the middle is great because he's trying to keep his power spread out, but I'm not going to go for it. We got 13 already on Hellfire Club. That's pretty good. Atlantis works well because a card will get 5 power. So if I pull my Black Panther, put him there, and then Armanzola him before his power decreases, he's going to go and automatically take Mindscape. So I could also do Wong, which I'm kind of thinking about doing in the center here. And then I could buff all of these over at the end. There's so many ways to win with this deck. Wong's risky on 4, but it doesn't look like they got anything to counter me. They're playing a very straightforward deck, so they don't have any counters for what I'm doing right now. Now, this is where it gets tricky because the next turn, he's going to gain all my cards. So I don't want to leave him with anything too powerful. So I'm going to take this opportunity to use the Mr. Sinister and the Wolfsbane because she'll fully power up and double that, and so will Mr. Sinister. So I'll do this and then this. And then he just gets a Nikita Armanzola. He could probably use the Taskmaster, but he'll probably try to Armanzola something to 2 spots. That's what I would do. I don't know if I necessarily use the Nikita. He got rid of Blue Marvel because I would have got that. So he doesn't want me having anything that. So bam, we go up, boom, one more time, boom. I got some pretty good power there. I'm hoping to get Black Panther and shore this up right here. But that doesn't happen. I got my Scarlet Witch like exactly when I didn't need it. That sucks. I don't really have any ongoing that's gonna really. The Wong will get a power boost, but that's pretty much it. Ah, he retreated. So already a pretty good show for my Wakanda Forever. So that's the basic premise of this deck is that people have been trying to figure out how to use Black Panther, but hey, babe, huh? I don't know. We'll see. Love you. Sure. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I was flooding the board, and so people using Black Panther decks are going more towards the flooding the board with other stuff and the Black Panther as the finisher, as opposed to making Black Panther the highlight because he's really good, but very unique in how you have to fit him into some decks. And with all the Black Panthers running around, people have put counters in their decks. So like they use armor so that you can't destroy him and things like that. So it gets very tough to use him effectively without your opponent realizing what's going on and countering it. So another interesting take on this deck that uh, we made, and this is thanks to a player named Binks, who's really good. There is an Electro deck, and this is a character that I've really liked, but haven't found a place to use him in most decks because of his drawback. But Electro reads that you gain +1 max energy, but you can only play 1 card per turn. Now, this is a big disadvantage because, yes, you gain an extra energy every turn. So on turn 2, where you would get 2 energy, instead you get 3, which is a huge benefit. But you can only play 1 card, which limits you if you have a deck that's designed to play a bunch of cards on a single turn. So you have to construct a deck where you have really high powered cards that you can play by themselves and still win. So the deck we have here is constructed with Black Panther, but we got a lot of heavy hitters here. So we have Sunspot because a lot of the times you're going to not have enough energy to play anything out. So Sunspot can get really huge. We have armor to protect Sunspot. This also counters destructive decks. So decks that want to destroy things, you play armor and everything in that spot can't be destroyed. You can also play it with Sunspot and let him grow massive. We've got Scarlet Witch to counter any spots that aren't good for your play. Taskmaster, once again, he's just a staple. He can copy Black Panther's power. So you play Black Panther on 5, play Taskmaster if you don't have nothing else on 6, and he copies Black Panther's power. You could take the rest of the energy and put it in the Sunspot. Arrow. Arrow, I'm going to show you a deck that's constructed all around her, but she really fucks up people's games plans. And what she does is move enemy cards played this turn to this location. So if people are setting up really big plays, right, in a specific spot, and you play her on 5, it will move all those cards over to wherever you played her. And this really messes up like destruction decks and things that need to land in a specific location to make their combination work. So, they got like I don't know, they got Winter Soldier down and like Nova and stuff like that. They want to play their Carnage or their Venom, right? Uh, and you play this, and then all of a sudden now those cards move and they can't destroy the cards they want to destroy. So now they're stuck with a 2-1 instead of like it becomes, I think, a 2-6. Hold on a second, guys. All right, sorry about that. The sexy lady was leaving. I had to give her a kiss. I'll see you later, honey. Love you. Okay, uh, so this card is basically designed to disrupt those kinds of plays. It's a very good card. I really like it. We also have Armanzola, of course, to destroy the Black Panther and then copy him on other spots for a win. Leader is a great card. He copies all of your opponent's card played on this side. So say somebody plays to the far right or something, you play leader. You'll copy every card they played on that side on your side if there's available space. So you're basically mirroring their move. This could tie games, beat somebody out. It's a great way to kind of surprise people. We have Odin. Unlike the Wong deck, I put Odin in this one. Odin triggers the on reveal again, which means you can play Black Panther, then put down another Odin and trigger his effect twice. So he'll go to an 8 and then he'll go to a 16. And of course, we have Infinite. Infinite is great to close up games. Say you get nothing on turn 5. Say you don't get your Black Panther, you don't get Arrow, and you don't have nothing really you could play that makes sense. You can skip that turn, give all of the power to Sunspot, and then play Infinite. So you can lock up a position wherever Sunspot is and then win another one with Infinite because he's so big. He's like a 620. There's no card higher in power. Also, we have Magneto. I love Magneto because Magneto moves all opposing 3 to 4 cost cards. When you get into those turns, people are always playing those. So, uh, between Arrow and Magneto, you have 2 cards that'll move things out of positions. So someone could be winning a spot with a 3-cost card, or have an Astro down, or what's that dog's name, Cosmo, where you can't reveal your or flip your reveal abilities. You can use Magneto to move that card over on turn 5, and then on turn 6 play your on reveal over at that spot, and then free it up so that you can do your combo. There's a lot of different things you can do with that. So I'm going to take Electro Panther into play. I call it Electro Power Panther Power because I'm really original with my names. And hopefully we keep this win streak up. I have not lost a game since last night doing this right now. I don't want to jinx it though, but I've been on quite a winning streak. So let's see if we can keep that up. Right now I have my Armanzola. I haven't gotten my Electro. I've got Scarlet Witch to change any problem spots. Odin, if I should hit my Black Panther, I can Black Panther Odin, win that spot. We'll just kind of see where it goes. I'm not going to raise him yet. Oh, he destroyed my Black Panther, so that's gone. I'm going to have to win with the Infinite or the other one. Oh, weird world. I hate this because we play from each other's deck. So I'm going to change this right away because I don't want to screw up my hands. I'll snap. I think I can win this. There's a lot of different moves I have here. Assuming I get my Electro, because if he pulled it before I did, that's going to suck. And also for Thanksgiving, we're drinking a little bit. We're going to drink some Bud Light. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh boy, I changed it to now that was a good change. I really like that spot. So uh right now he's going for that Mysterio, I think is at 0. I think that's the fake because he's going to toss it over to my side. I see it more as an annoyance. So right now I'm just going to pass. I don't know if I'm going to win this one because he's got starting off pretty strong. I have not gotten my Electro to really take advantage of my high-powered cards. So, yeah, I got my arrow coming on turn 5. So I could play that. Because honestly, I don't know if I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to play my arrow to pull the card that's going to be put here because I think he's going to destroy right here. Like he's going to put down a Carnage or a Venom to get rid of this Nova so that he can plus power everything up. So I'm going to play arrow right over here to stop that play. Oh, he waved. That's it. That is extremely interesting. Okay, so I got a couple of different options that I can do here. I could play this Giganta to really win this area and then go for this. I could wait and play an Infinite over here and win by 20, but I don't know if that's a really good play. So, I'm thinking I'm going to go with my leader over here and copy whatever cards he plays to see if I can win that way. Because I feel like he's got a big play he's going for here. So let's see. Oh, see? Death. I called it. I knew it. Oh, man. Did I get it? I don't know if I got it. Yes. Oh, my God. I was like, because I knew I beat him by 8 here. So that was the deciding factor, but I was only 16 here, but we're tied for 4. So that would be 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, and then I beat him by 28. He lost by 23. That was a really close one, but that's kind of the deck. See, so even if I don't pull my combination, I still got ways to win it. I'm not completely out of it. So, man, I might get to 60 on straight. This is crazy. Like, crazy good deck. I really like it. And, how's everybody doing this Thanksgiving? Uh, Let me know in the comments, what are you eating for Thanksgiving? Are you having turkey? I know some people do ham. What's your Thanksgiving dinner looking like? What kind of sides are you having and all of that good stuff? Right now, I'm waiting until Bitchy gets home to cook her a nice meal because she has to work. But I'm starting off with a beer. And just chilling here, playing Snap, drinking a cold one, on a really lucky roll. So, all right, so I had some missions to do. I really have to do these missions because I'm trying to finish my season pass for Black Panther. As you can see, I'm pretty good ways into it. I gotta win a location with only one card and draw cards. So I'll probably get this one before this one because winning a location with only one card is tough. But anyways, so that was my electro powered. So I brought back a classic. This one is the Agatha Harkness deck, and what makes this deck unique is because this deck plays itself. So what do I mean by that? I mean, you have no control of this deck for at least 3 turns. Agatha Harkness is a very unique card in the fact that she plays your hand until she is played. So you're probably saying, well, why do you want a card that plays the game for you and doesn't give you a choice? Well, we have a couple of options to get around this. So what we're using is Wave and Lady Sif. So on turn 3, Wave will reduce the cost of your cards to 4. And Agatha always plays herself when she's able to. So you either want to hit Wave or Lady Sith, which will discard her from your hand. Then you use Ghost Rider on turn 4 to bring her back. That gives you turns 5 and 6 to actually play. Now, a couple of different combos is using, again, Taskmaster. So you play Lady Sith. You discard Agatha from your hand. On 4, you play Ghost Rider. Bring her back. And then on turn 5, you play Taskmaster. Copy her power to a spot. We also have Devil Dinosaur in case you have a ton of cards in your hand, because this deck takes its time. You can use this, and he gains +2 power for each card in your hand. We also have Arrow. Arrow is in every deck now. And basically, you move cards that are being played to this location. So you want to keep power somewhere, you use her on turn 5 to move the cards over instead of Taskmaster. And we have Doc Ock. Doc Ock pulls 4 random cards from your opponent's hands to the side that he's played on. And so what this does is, if your opponent has a game plan and they're like a swarm deck or something like that, and they want to lay all their cards down in a certain spot, Doc Ock will tear all those cards and just randomly put them in a spot. Now, Doc Ock is both good and bad to me, because sometimes I like him because I can ruin a game plan. Sometimes I wind up pulling their highest cards to the location I play them at. So when you play them, put them in a spot you don't think you're going to win, because you don't want to be depending on that, and then he pulls a high powered card and you lose that spot. So very interesting. And of course, America's Chavez, because she's good for like Yondu's, because she's always like near the top of your deck, so Yondu will destroy her, and she's not really a linchpin in this deck, so you could lose her. Or she's an extra draw, so she doesn't count towards your pool, so you're always guaranteed to get her every single time, and it limits the cards that you have, which will help you pull the cards you need. So let's go see how Agatha does. So far, I'm on a win streak. I've not lost one yet. Fingers crossed we stay consistent. But 3 people in the chat. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Let me know. What are you planning to eat for Thanksgiving? What's your favorite meal? Are you seeing family? Are you taking a break? Are you enjoying this thanks snapping, I'm calling it, because I'm original. Get it? Thanksgiving, but thanks snap. Okay. Okay, so I put Domino because she's an automatic turn 2 that comes into my deck. I didn't want to load the deck with a bunch of cards that were going to be hard to play, because you want to get to your Wave, your Lady Sith right away. You don't want to be waiting extra turns to get rid of Agatha. So, Squirrel Girl. This looks like I've been seeing a lot of flood decks, like decks that are trying to flood the board, and then I'm gathering they use like maybe Kazaa or something like that to power them up. Some Patriot decks running around. So this is good. Lady Sith's gonna discard Agatha. Hopefully I get Ghost Rider next turn so I can bring her back. Even if I get him on turn 5, that's fine. I could even play Wave on turn 4, and on turn 5 play like Doc Ock. I could also do White Queen is a pretty strong move. I'll get a definite card in case I don't get Ghost Rider. So I'm going to play White Queen right here because we got a lot of power over here. I'm not really worried about this because it doesn't look like he's trying to contest me yet. It looks like he's more trying to take cloning vats, clone everything, and then bring it over here. So, ooh, I got White Tiger. That's it. Yeah, see? The Kazaa play. I knew it. You could always tell a Kazaa deck. So that means I got to win over here. So I could go 10 here and pull the cards, or I could go over to this spot and just pull everything over here. I think I'm going to go Octopus here and pull everything into Atlantis. There we go. So I'm forcing him to use his cards right away. So that means he has no options for contesting me. It also means, though, that I brought out some heavy hitters right away. So this is a bit of a pickle. This is a bit of a pickle because I don't know if I can win this. Like, I could go 14 here, 7 here, but that would only be 7. That's not going to help me. I think maybe I play Devil Dinosaur here because he'll get 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 11, 11, that'll be 21. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Devil Dinosaur here. And I won. Another win. This has been quite. Hopefully, I got some people joining me on this epic ladder climb. I'm almost up to 54. The only thing about an Agatha Harkness deck is, such as her being a villain, she gains all of your orbs. So anything extra that would be awarded to different cards, she gets all of the rewards and says a funny little quip like, me and Senor Scratchy deserve this or something like that. It's kind of funny. So she's a really easy card to upgrade because every time you put her in a deck, she gets all of the rewards from your play. So, side note, if you get Agatha Harkness, and put her in a deck, she will always get all of the rewards. So she's one of the easiest cards to upgrade in the game. Uh, I'm almost beaten win matches. I got to play 1-cost cards for that one, which I don't have in this deck. Uh, and think I'm gaining on the draw cards. So let's go to the next deck. So that was Agatha Harkness. Now, Barrow. This is a deck that revolves around Arrow. So that is the card that moves everything. So this is a very unique deck. And like I said, I've got a ton of decks today because I've been behind on this shit. But so I'm sorry, but sometimes in life you got work. Okay, so Barrow. This deck is very interesting because it is a combination of a destruction deck and move elements. This is mainly focused on getting death out as quickly as possible, but there's also elements of moving stuff out of a spot so that you can claim the victory uh, on certain places where you destroyed things. Okay, so we've got some very interesting combinations here. You have the death combination, which is like you got Nova to give everything +1. You got Hood here, who's -2 power, but he gives you a 1/6. So you could play Hood, Nova, and Bucky Barnes, use a Carnage and destroy them all, gain all that power. Bucky Barnes becomes Winter Soldier, who then becomes a 2/6. So you have that power and Carnage. You have Mysterio, who copies himself, and the player can't see which one is the 2/5. So you get a bunch of 2/0 copies and then a 2/5 somewhere. So you can use one of the copies to destroy it and gain more power for Carnage. We got Killmonger. So say you don't get your Carnage, but you still have your Hood, Nova, Yondu out, cards that aren't going to give you any benefits. You could use Killmonger to destroy them. He'll gain +1. and you destroy all the 1-cost cards on your side of the board or the opponent's. So this is good for Kazaa decks that are running around. It takes out, because they want a bunch of +1 units to flood the board. So you will essentially destroy all their forces. And this is why Kazaa decks were not being played a lot, because you had a lot of death decks running around. But with the meta changing, you see less of them because they're struggling. Wave is used for death. So death's cost is lowered based on every card you destroy. And then if you wave it, which turns everything to a 4 cost, the deduction from destroying stuff applies. So say you destroy 2 cards, it's 7, and then -4 for the wave. So you ideally want to destroy at least 2 cards to get her down to a 4 to play her sooner, and she's 12 power. It's just a big stat. And then, more destruction, Deathlock, he's 3/5. That's a good stat line. Plus he destroys stuff. You have Arrow. Arrow is to move all the cards out of the locations that maybe you'd be winning if there were 1 or 2 less cards. And Magneto, who will finish moving opposing 3-cost cards and things like that. So say you have a Cosmo inconveniently in a spot that's preventing stuff, you can move that over. If you wave and then play Magneto on 4 instead of Death, you can move that opposing Cosmo to a different spot where you don't care about losing it, and then just play your Death units over to the other spots. You could also move an armor with Arrow and things like that. So this is the most flexible death deck that's running around, because there's so many other options and it doesn't limit you to one type of play. You can win in several different ways. So hopefully I give another good go. I've been on a roll. Um, I'm definitely probably going to break rank 60 right now. So stay tuned. Exciting times. So right now I have my Yondu and my Nova. I'm going to play my Yondu, because just destroying the top of their deck, I can get an idea of what they're playing and kind of see how I want to play into it. The other disadvantage of this deck is that there's nothing to change locations. So I gotta hope that I get good locations. Oh, they're playing a move deck. I gotta hope I get locations so that I'm not screwed over. So we know they're playing a move deck. This is probably a new one. The new move deck is very flexible. This is good because I got wave on this turn. So I think I'm going to hold my Nova so they don't quite know what I'm playing yet, and play my Mysterio. And I'm going to put 5 power right in the center. And then these 2 will be empty ones. And I can use that for my destruction with Deathlock. So, like maybe play Nova into Deathlock next turn. Or maybe I'll even go wave and play Magneto, depending on what they play next. So he's playing armor over here, which is great, because then I could play stuff that won't be destroyed. So I'm not even going to acknowledge this spot. Right now I'm going to do wave in the center. Or maybe I'll do, because he's already played his armor, so he's shown his hand. Unless he's got a Cosmo, which I don't think he does, I'm not really in any particular danger. So I'll play Nova over here, and Bucky Barnes, he's 5. He'll be a 6. I don't have my Carnage yet. I'll wait. Sometimes it's okay to let your energy just build up. Yeah, he's going with a standard move deck, so he wants to move this Vulture around, get lots of power. I'm going to play my Deathlock over here. And then I'm going to arrow over to here. So no matter what, all of my things will have +1, which means that this random copy is going to be a +1, which is fine. And right now we got Death, which is good. I could wave and reduce Def's cost next round and then also play like Magneto or Arrow. So I think I'm going to do that because then I could do this and maybe this. Yeah, I think I'll do this here. No. Well, do I want to destroy that? Because that'll be a 6. You know what? But he put a Craven there, which means he plans on moving shit to the center here. More than likely Vulture. He's trying to take the center point. So I'm going to go over to here. That was a smart play. He's trying to lock that down. 9, so 3, 6, 7, 8. That's an 8. He doesn't beat me there. I don't know why he's still getting the bonus. Okay, so he's completely locked down that location, which is fine. My death costs 0 to play. I could also move a 3 cost card over. So maybe I move him over to here so that he doesn't get a chance to move him. Or I'll do Arrow because I can move stuff over to here and then put 12 power over here and glitch this. Because I think I already win this. I don't know why this is saying 108. He shouldn't have here, but let's see how this plays out. That feels a little glitchy. Oh, he already was playing it -8. Whatever. I get that. I get that back. Get 14 there. Like, how does he win that? Because 6, 7, 8. That's like I don't get. I had 9 on there. Okay, I don't get how that works, but whatever. You know what? We're gonna try that again because I feel like I was fucked over on that one. That he only had 8 power there. He shouldn't have won that spot. I'm not entirely sure how Mojo's World tallies that. Okay, so this is interesting because Vibranium Mines adds 3 1/4 indestructible vibranium. You could use this to your advantage. Works a lot better with the next deck I'll show, but for right now, I think I'm going to utilize the vibranium mines, but I'm going to wait because I don't want to play my hand quite yet. If I play my Nova out without any destruction, he'll know what I'm playing right away. And sometimes that's a disadvantage. You don't want the opponent to get an idea of what you're playing before you play it. Okay, so I still don't. Well, I have my pieces of destruction, so I think I'm gonna go Nova, and then I'll play Bucky Barnes on turn 3 and Deathlock on 4. And then I'm gonna play Death into Sokovia. I'm not worried about Adam Warlock because he's got to be winning the spot, and where Adam Warlock has like a 0, so I don't care. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna play Bucky Barnes out, and then do Deathlock, and then do Wave, and just like dominate this space here. I'll snap. I really think I can win this one. So there we go. I'm waiting to get the vibranium. Like, I haven't drawn into any of vibranium. So here we go. Gonna play this. And then I'll play Yondu over here. Just to spread out my power a little bit. Bam. Boom. Got this. That. Ooh, got rid of his destroyer. That was awesome. That was an awesome play. So he doesn't have that 16 power, and he pulled his armor into this, which means like he could draw a card, sure, but he can't counter my armor play. So I'm gonna play Wave over here, and I'll play Hood right here. This is gonna reduce my def to either 0 or 1. I don't know the exact count. 4, 5, 6, 2. But I'll still be able to play 2 cards, basically, on this next turn, depending on what I get. So, okay, so he totally is going to dominate that spot, but I don't care. I'm gonna go over to this way because my highest card will get +3 power, which is gonna be this death. So I'm gonna get death right there. And then I think I will do a demon over here. Yeah, or you know what? I'll do vibranium because I gotta play 1+ cards anyways. That should still be enough. Because he's only gonna counterplay at one place. So let's see what he got. Hulk, ha! Yes! 15-15 tied, but that's -8. Oof. I barely pulled that one out. But there we go. So that's the power of Barrow. It's a great counterplay deck. Lots of different options. So good. I didn't want to go off on a loss. Let's check our missions here. So I won matches. Yay. Now I gotta play 1-cost cards to get this up to here. Let's see. If I remember correctly, under my missions, I can pay gold to get 2 more missions. I think I'll do that because I'm close to this chest. So I kind of want the chest because these 2 missions will bring me up to, it's like a by 10 or by 5s. It's by 5s. So every 5 missions, you get these chests that give you bonuses towards credits, which I could use to open stuff, which I want to open some stuff to get some new things for my rank. So I just added 2 new missions, play 2-cost cards, which is a really easy one. I got a shit ton. So that was Barrow. Let's go down to WP deck. What is WP? My WP deck is my Black Panther, but it's Wave Panther. So the point of this deck is to wave, and then I kind of really depend on Armin Zola and Black Panther combo. So what that is once again, you drop him in a space by himself. He gains 8 power. You play Arnim Zola on 6. Destroy that Black Panther. Put him in 2 opposite spots. The rest of this deck is just controlling the board until you could get your main play off. We also got Magneto and Vision as backup in case you don't hit your Panther or Armin Zola. So the ideal combos is you have Storm here. Storm will lock down a location and give you a turn to play a card. Ideally, what you want to get is Storm and Jessica Jones. So you play Storm on 3, Jones on 4. Lock down that spot, get 8 there. That's 10 on one spot, and they can't counter it. Lizard just as an extra body because he's a 2/5, so that's pretty good stat. The only downside is that if your opponent has 4 cards in that spot, he loses 3 power. So you could even play him with Storm. Like if you don't have Jessica Jones, you could play Storm and Lizard because they can't get enough cards in that spot in order to counter the Storm play. So you could have 5 and 2 on there and win it that way. You also have Angel, who gains +2 power for every card played. She's an MVP in every deck. You have Nightcrawler Angel, so you could play Nightcrawler on 1, play Angel on 2, or play Angel on 2 and play Nightcrawler on 3, move him out, and continue to play cards to buff her up. You have Wave. Wave is the centerpiece of this deck. You discard your cards to cost 4. This allows you on turn 4 to play your Black Panther if he's in your hand, your Vision, your Magneto, whatever you need. Maybe you need to counter something. You could play your Magneto on 4, take a 3-cost card and move it. You could play your Vision so that you have a card that can move into different spots. You could even play Vision and Nightcrawler on the Angel spot, give her the buff, and then move them both to different spots that need more power. There's a lot of different things you can do with this deck. It's very flexible. I really like it. So let's see how we go with this deck. And welcome everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you all doing out there? It's good to see you. Hopefully, we have more than the porn droid thing. But hello, everybody watching. Welcome to my Marvel Snap Thanksgiving edition. Hope you're having a great time. I'm going over my Wave Panther deck. So, as you can see, I didn't get very good cards here. I got Angel and Panther and Widow. Nothing that really stands out as helping me out right now. Um, I think I'm going to go Black Widow because I kind of want to see what their hand looks like. Maybe disrupt it a little bit. I'd normally go Angel, but oh, they're playing Move. I'm seeing a lot of Move decks these days. It's really strange because Move has been out of the meta, but now it's making a huge comeback. I think I'm gonna go Angel here in the center, and then Panther. But I'm gonna do like an Angel, Jessica Jones, and then Panther, maybe over here. I don't have my Armin Zola yet, so I'll see whether or not I pull Armin Zola, whether or not I'll put Panther on his own space. But if I don't, I'll just add to Angel's power and try to take that center spot. I also have Vibranium Mines. Interesting. That was a good play to gain power in that spot. Then he's gonna move those over. Um, I don't know what his grand plan is here, but what I'm going to do is do this and this. And then I'll move Nightcrawler over to Vibranium Mines just to put more power there. And kind of go from there. Because then if I get Armin Zola, I could play Panther on 5 right here, destroy him with Armin Zola, and get 2 16s here and secure the win. That's the hopes and dreams. So I'm not going to play into the cloak. He's going to move stuff around, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. Hit that like button if you like this. Let me know what you think. Let me know how your Thanksgiving's going. Are you eating some turkey? Enjoying the holiday season? Having some fun with family? Checking my phone here while I'm waiting for the play to go through. All right, so what do we got? Oh, yeah, it was what I figured. He moved everything over there. So I don't have my Armin Zola. I don't know if I'm going to get it on the next turn. I'm going to move him over to here. I think I'm going to vision here because I don't think I'm going to get the Armin Zola Black Panther combo. So I'm just going to vision there, Jessica Jones over here, try to take these spots. If I really need to, I can move. Oh, he got vision too. Okay, so I did not get any of the pieces that I needed, which isn't a problem with this deck because I can simply Black Panther over here, move Vision over here, do an Iceman here, and I think we could lock this down. Yeah, see, Heimdall, he's going to try to take everything because that's what move decks want to do. Okay, so Black Panther, that's still not enough. Yeah, see, I played into that. I should have had everything over here, and instead I moved over here. If I would have moved to the far right, I could have won that spot and then just gotten one more power over here. So that was a bad misplay. I knew what was coming. I haven't seen the old Heimdall maneuver in quite some time, so that was a bit shocking. But we're going to give this deck another go, get some of those credits back. Ah, yes. All right, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the Marvel Snap. We're on hour number 1 here. Let's see. I got a pretty good hand this round. Very good hand. I could even wave on 3 and play my Magneto right away, or even throw out my Black Panther early, but I don't want to do that. I don't want my opponent seeing what I have, but this is a good hand. I'm going to snap. This hand's only going to get better. When you get your Wave Panther, Armanzola combo, snap right away, because that is this is the money right here. So he's gonna destroy my Jessica Jones. That's fine. I don't need my Jessica Jones in this situation. Oh, oh, that is great. I like gotta do my wave play like right away. If it pulled my Armanzola, I would have been pissed. Uh, but that's fine. I mean, I can't play anything, but that's fine, because had it pulled, like, ideally, I wish it pulled my Black Panther, because then I could have waved and went into Armanzola. But shit happens. So he's playing a death deck or a destruction of some kind. You could tell because of how this is all lined up. He's got the Bucky Barnes. He's gonna destroy it. Oops! Someone put Happy Easter. I put Happy Birthday. I meant Happy Thanksgiving. That'd be ironic if it was actually their birthday. Okay, so uh, that was fun times with family chiming in. I got like a bunch of people on the phone, like, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving!" Like, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving!" But hello, everybody watching. I see some people there. Hi, hi to people lurking. Feel free to respond back. You too. I have no clue what number. Like, I think that might be it could be Justin. I really should like put a thing on his number. Okay, so I got the vault here. I don't think I want this or vibranium mine. I think I'm going to shut down the vibranium mine. No, because I got Black Panther on next turn. But this will be what do I want to do here? I think I'm gonna try, like, I got a good claim on the center here, so I might just put down power here. And then when I do the Panther Armanzola play, I could put Armanzola here, and then Panther here and here. Because I don't think they'll put 16 power on the vault. I think he really wants the center. So this deck is very much about putting as much power down in one spot and really locking it down. If you don't, your opponent can. Oh, they retreated. That was. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, because they knew their hand must have been terrible. That's the thing with destruction too. You have to get certain cards, or it just turns bad. I'll upgrade Black Panther because I've been working on him. Uh, Yeah, gold, baby. Royalty right there. I like how the leaves fall in the back there. I think he's got I haven't gotten his ancestry variant yet. That's part of the season pass, so I'm working towards that. I got another variant for my wasps that I never use, so that's cool. So yeah, there we go. That was hilarious. Like, I thought there was gonna be more of a. I just got 2 missions here. One will get me to that chest, which I really want, and then past that, so I'm close to that chest there. Have not done anything towards these. So let's see here. So this right here, I forgot what I named this deck. What was it? Oh yeah, Death Pool. This is the standard Death Pool deck. This is a very. I'm in the chat. Zod, don't know where everyone is. Oh yeah. Well, Thanksgiving. I get it. And I'm doing Marvel Snap content. You know, People can go back, rewatch this, enjoy the festivities. Got my beer here. I'm just chilling. I definitely will have to use the bathroom at some point. So, uh, yeah, we're waiting for that. So Death Pool. This is the as the name implies. You are going for death and Deadpool. The whole object of this deck is to destroy Deadpool as many times, copy him with Moon Girl, and then put out a wicked huge Deadpool and Death in two different locations and win. You got a lot of destruction pieces. You got Hood, who gives you the 1/6. He can be destroyed. You got Deadpool, who every time he is destroyed and put back into your hand, he has double power. So first time you destroy him, he becomes a 2, second, 4, and so on and so such. He could get big pretty quickly. You have Moon Girl, who copies the cards in your hand. This is good because if you're destroying shit, you can use Moon Girl to copy your Deadpool and your Death and have 2 deaths in your hand and 2 Deadpools. You got things like Killmonger to destroy your run costs, like Deadpool, Hood, things that are on the board you want to get rid of. You have Carnage and Venom. Venom gains the power of the cards destroyed, so he could destroy a Death and a Deadpool and add 1 to that and gain all of their power. And you have Carnage, who gains +2. So these are your 2 main destroy tools in the deck, along with Killmonger too. Sabretooth is interesting. When you kill him, he returns into your hand, but he costs 0 to play. So you could destroy him multiple times, which goes towards your death, and he's 0 to play every time. So you play him on turn 3, destroy him. You can play him turn 4, 5, whatever you want to, and gain him back. And then everything else just adds power and shit to the board to destroy. So uh, Deathpool, I haven't been playing recently because it's been super hard. So PB is listening via WhatsApp. Hey, PB, welcome to my Thanks Snapping. Yeah, thanks snapping. Marvel snapping it. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to play Deadpool into Sinister Location. This is great. I get 2 Deadpools right away. And then I'm going to play Nova, and then I'm going to play um uh sorry about that. And then I'm going to play Killmonger, so that I'm destroying 2 Deadpools, 2 Novas. They'll get the bonus of Nova, and yeah, it'll be freaking sweet. So here we go. And then with that, it's also going to give uh Death a ridiculous amount as well. Oh wow, this is gonna be quite a game. Like if they don't put down uh a fucking um what am I thinking of? If they don't put down a armor or Cosmo, there we go, then I am on easy street because this is like the ideal hand. Oh yeah, they don't have anything to counterplay this. This is a beautiful hand. Oh my god, and my Killmonger's gonna get double power from that, power from that. This is great. This is like wow. I'm gonna snap. This is like the ideal. This is the ideal situation for your destruction deck. You want like a setup like this where you have so much destruction around you. My death is gonna cost like nothing. Oh yeah, like perfect scenario. Yeah, he laid down his armor too late. Oh man, that is great. That's great. So, um, this is turn 5. I got a lot of different options here. I'm probably gonna play Sabretooth here, Deadpool here, another Deadpool. No, I'll play my 2-cost Deadpool like here, gaining more power. Deadpool here. Or maybe I'll do Deadpool like right over here. No, because it's gonna go into 2 random slots. I'll do no, because he can't be destroyed there. Um, yeah, I'll do that. So I got 2, 2 Sabretooths. They're all gaining power. Um, okay, so I'm gonna do my death here and just add 12 everywhere. Do squirrels, and there'll be 2 squirrel girls here. I'm just flooding the board with cards right now. They can't possibly win. I probably won all 3 spots. Oh, that was a good play. Wow. That almost got me. Like, that could have been disastrous. But because I had 23 here and almost matched him, and then 14 in this empty spot that he did not even try to contest, that's 34, 5, 6, 7, 7, 4, 5, so 57 that I had to his 47. Had he just put a little power here, he could have won that. And that's the thing with Death Pool that's awesome. You can put so much power in various other spots that your opponent doesn't know what to do. And everything that destroys just gains more power. So, Death Pool, still a strong deck, still viable to play. You just got to be careful with your moves. Like, if he had put that armor down uh, in a different way, he probably would have won that one. So, let's go to my season pass. I just unlocked booster. See, okay, so in my season pass right now, I need to get the Okoye variant and the Black Panther card back, which I really want. It looks so fucking awesome. I also can get the T'Challa avatar, which I don't know if that's appropriation. I don't know if I should use that. That seems like it might appropriate certain culture. Maybe that's just not cool. Yeah, a mysterious variant. And then this is the one that I really want. I want this variant for the Black Panther. I really fucking dig the artwork here. I think it's pretty cool. Really like it. Lots of points. I could also use gold to kind of cheat my way through this, but I like earning stuff. Like, I could use gold right here to unlock the next variant, which will lead me to 2 credits, and then I could use like 300 gold to basically bump myself up 2 spots. But I don't like doing that. I like to earn it, do the challenges. Like, if I get close to the end and I can't quite get there, I'll use gold, but I tend to save my gold for other stuff. Um, so yeah, that was Death Pool. Don't need to show that again. It just speaks for itself. It's still a good deck. Very difficult, but it can win games. So this deck right here. This deck is the deck that helped me climb. This deck is disgusting right now, and it's the reason why a lot of decks are being bumped off. Certain key staple decks that were big are shaking in their boots. This deck has come out of nowhere for me. If you guys don't know, I'm what's called a control player. I like to control the board a lot. This deck is so awesome in board control. Happy Thanksgiving! Welcome. Um, Bitchy is at work, but I'm playing some Marvel Snap, so welcome, Jackie. Uh, and I'm doing a climb. I got my Black Panther avatar. I'm at level 55 right now, trying to get to 100. So I'm almost breaking into 60. Don't know how long I'm gonna go, but we'll see. It's Thanksgiving snapping or thanks snapping. Thanks snapping. See, it's cool. Never mind. All right. So what does this deck do? This deck is all about control. This deck is made to force your opponent into going into places that they don't want to play while allowing you to play. So let me give you the key cards that are just they're just the annoyance of every mainline deck. The first one is armor. Armor states cards at this location can't be destroyed. Why this is a pain in the deck, pain in the ass, pain in the deck. Pain in the ass for most decks is because destruction decks need to destroy stuff. This card you can play when someone plays their Bucky Barnes or their Nova. and they can't destroy that card, which means they can't get the bonuses from the card being destroyed. Also, locations that destroy your cards, like Depth's Domain and things like that, uh, this will stop those cards from being destroyed. So this is a pivotal part of this deck because this is a destroyer deck. So what destroyer does is he is a 6/16 power. He's like the third highest card in the game. The only drawback is on reveal, destroy other cards. So how do you get around this? Well, you have armor because everything inside armor will be protected. Also, you have Colossus. Colossus cannot be destroyed, reduced, or moved. So basically, Colossus is awesome because Colossus cannot be moved, destroyed, have his power reduced, anything like that. So you can play him in a free spot and still play your destroyer, and he won't be destroyed. You have Lizard, who's just 2/5 power. He's ridiculous. You have Mr. Fantastic. You put him in the center, give other two spots +2 power. He's just there to accumulate power. Yes, I will be streaming with you tomorrow. Definitely. So you have Cosmo. Cosmo has been on the ladder terrorizing people. Why? 90% of decks have on reveal abilities. Cosmo's ability is on reveal abilities won't happen at this location. So if you don't want to destroy everything in your deck, you play Cosmo on 3, play Destroyer on 6. His on reveal ability is canceled. And anything in that spot. You could use this on Wong. You could use this on a destruction location. This shuts down so many things. Now, Warpath. You could play Warpath. He's really good in this because you're only focusing on 2 spots. And it says if you have an empty location, he gains +4 power. So he's a 4/9. You throw him down on 4, keep one location just empty, and he gains a ridiculous amount of power. What card is your favorite card or deck? It if that's easy. Oh, my favorite card is Spider-Man. I don't even have to think about that. I'll show you Spider-Man later. I got a Spider-Man deck that I like to play. Uh because mainly I love his animation. So let me just derail this for a second. So let me show you my Spider-Man. I play Spider-Man doubled. This has Miles Morales and Spider-Man. This is the variant I got. I love this variant. And he's a 4/3. His ability is your opponent can't play cards in this location. So he's in a deck where I control the board a lot. So I play him, and then I play like a heavy hitting card in his spot or a kingpin and move cards there and destroy it. I'll show you how the deck functions, but I love him. And probably Miles Morales is my second because if anything gets moved, he becomes a 1/5. You can play him on like turn 2, and I just love his animation again. I like how the webs are moving in the background. So the Spider-Man characters, yeah, I love the art in this. The artwork is really awesome in this deck. I really like it. So yeah. My girl wants to cook for me. What a awesome lady. She wants to cook us a nice Thanksgiving dinner. We're gonna watch Elf. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, so I love the Spider-Man in there. I'd say my second favorite would be Black Panther, just because of his ability and how flexible he is. But yeah, I love Spider-Man in this. There's a lot of good cards. So getting back to the deck, we have Warpath, Professor X. Professor X locks down the location on 5, and cards cannot be moved, destroyed, added in this spot. Such a great way. Like you play Warpath and then Professor X. Now you have 12 power, and nobody can do anything in that spot. Spectrum. Spectrum gives +2 power to ongoing. Everything in this deck is an ongoing card besides Destroyer. So Spectrum adds 2 power to them. So this is just a way to lock out games on turn 6. If you don't get your Destroyer, you play Spectrum. And all of these ongoing cards are going to get +2 power for her on reveal effect. The only thing is you can't play her where Cosmo is at. So that's why you always want to keep a spot open, because Cosmo will lock down those spots. I always get Cosmo and armor. So I've been on a win streak. If you guys are just joining me, I've gone from 51 to 54. These decks are really good. If you have any questions, let me know, or anything to add or subtract from a deck, and I can give you some tips in the comments section. Or you can DM me at General Zod's Fandom Zone on Twitter, and I can help with deck building ideas, or if you guys want any suggestions. So right now we're just climbing the infinite. I've been working for several days, so it's been hard for me to do a ladder climb, so I'm really grinding. All right, so I did not pick my I did not pick the deck I was going to highlight, so we're just going to do another round of my Death Pool deck, which sucks because there's Hellfire Club here. So I'm going to play Squirrel Girl in the middle here. They're not going to know what I'm playing. I'm going to snap too because I think I can win this. Uh, Hellfire Club, you can't play one-cost cards there. Not the biggest deal. So I'm just going to play other things there. And then, later on play my Nova or whatever and lock down that spot. Or it's all good. Vibranium Mines. Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to go with Nova and Hood here because I'm going to Carnage on 3. Even though there's a -2 here, that's fine. Nova's going to give me a balance and power. So I'm going to still get +1 for that. I don't know what he's playing because Watu is an interesting card to. Oh, okay. Well, that really helps. All right, so I'm going to play the. You know what? Actually, I'll do Killmonger here and save the Carnage because then I could play Bucky Barnes, Demon, and Venom into that. And I'll be able to play my Death. Oh, yeah. That was some sexy gameplay right there. Oh, yeah. They're throwing a vibranium at me. That's feels desperate. Okay, so I'm gonna do my Bucky Barnes, my Demon. Oh, oh, Demon can't go there. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to rethink that strategy, but that's fine. I'll play him here, him here. There we go. Yeah. So I forgot the one-cost cards can't go there, so I'll just play Venom into him, or maybe do like do Death over here, and then Vibranium right here, just to add some extra power. I'm so spread out on the board that they have no chance of contesting every single spot. So we'll see how that goes. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying the holidays. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. We got. I hate when people take their time. It's like, come on. All right, so we played our Death there. We got 8 power here. Oh, they're keeping up all right. So I'm going to do the Venom here. Deadpool maybe here, because I don't think they either have to go here to win this, here to win this, or here to win that, but they're not going to win all 3 spots, and I could easily win all 3 spots. So let's see. So That's going to be, oh God, 20 on that spot. So definite win. That's a smart play. Oh, that was a good play. The Hobgoblin. I should have filled that spot so they couldn't send Hobgoblin over that way. They had to send it here. All right, well, that wasn't the deck I was intending on playing anyway, so whatever. Okay, so here's the Destruction deck. The Destruction deck does really good with this Vibranium because Destruction destroys everything. Vibranium doesn't get destroyed, so there you go. Right now, I'm not going to play anything, but this is a pretty decent hand, so I'll snap. So this is a really good spot for me because Colossus doesn't get his power reduced, so I can play him right in negative zone and get 3. Anything the opponent plays is going to be reduced by 3, unless they do a Scarlet Witch, in which case. So I'm going to do Colossus here, and then I'm going to go Mr. Fantastic in the middle because he's going to get +5, which will make him a 3/7 and give 2 power over here. So I'll be 5 here and 2 over here. Okay, so they're playing a discard deck, which is fine. There's a lot of counterplay to this. Oh, rocks. So this is going to be my free space. So I'm thinking maybe, yeah, this will still work. I'll do the power here. There'll be nothing here, but still an extra 2 power just because. I could also play Warpath here. So maybe I'll do Mr. Fantastic here. He'll do 2 power here, it'd be 5 here, but he'll be -3, which will bring this down to 2. Yeah, that's fine because I could play Mojo and Ant-Man here. I haven't gotten my Destroyer, so it's really, I just don't want to do anything that's there. So I'm going to do my Warpath here because he's going to gain 9 and then +5, so it's just an overwhelming amount of power there. That was a very odd play because it doesn't power. I don't. Okay, so there's my Destroyer. So I'm gonna go Professor X here, and then Destroyer here. So my Professor X is gonna win this spot. Plus, nothing gets destroyed here. So when I play my Destroyer here, he's going to get +5 on top of his 16, destroy Warpath, and everything here is going to be protected. So I'm going to win by like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 points here and 2 or 3 here. They can't do anything to stop that. So that's why this deck is so crazy good. So Hella's just going to bring it up there. That's fine. But I knew even if she brought stuff, she can't move it here. So it either goes here or here. And even if the Infinite was here, that'd be like 25. She might have won this spot, but thankfully Hella went to the wrong spot. So there we go. 8. Back up to almost to 55, folks. Doing a climb. Doing a climb up the ladder. That was really cool too, because it's really good for the 1 card to win 1 location challenge that I have to do here. I've got to win a location with only 1 card. This is a good deck to do that with, and the draw, because drawing cards that takes forever. Unless you have a like draw deck, which is just basically like collector or something when you're constantly drawing cards, but I don't have that built. I'm going to highlight this one more time. I've been climbing a lot with this deck. I really love it. It's so crazy good. I think I'm going to go Ant-Man here because I'm going to play my armor here and then my Captain America. So, because there's so much power on this one, I want to try to take Monster Island right away. And then I'll look at the other two and see which one I want to take. But this is definitely a good start. No matter what he puts down, I don't see him putting down something that's going to have. Maybe instead of doing the armor, I'm going to wait and play Lizard right here just to see. I don't have an idea of what kind of deck he's playing yet. Daredevil. He might be playing like a trap deck, or I don't know. That still doesn't give me much. I'm going to go with my original plan to do armor here. Then I'm going to do Mr. Fantastic in the center. Ooh, Cyclops. He's doing a Patriot deck. So anytime anyone plays vanilla cards, which are basically cards with no special effects, they're playing Patriot because Patriot buffs cards that have no added flavor. So, and our Thanksgiving dinner is going to be pork chops, in case anybody cares. Okay, so we've got we've got a couple of different options here. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Mojo, maybe. I think I'll Mojo here, get +8. No, Captain America, just in case. And then we're going to overpower this right here. The great thing about this deck is even if you don't pull Destroyer, you've got so many swarmy cards that it really... There's my ongoing. Okay, you can see whatever cards I'm going to play. I don't care. So we'll do this here and this here. So we get the power boost from Stark Tower, and we get a +2 here. And I didn't get Destroyer, but that's okay, because I'm going to use Spectrum to up that power. So that's fine. You can do that. I don't care. Okay, Warpath is not really going to help me much because he's only going to get 5 power because there's no clear spaces. So I'm going to use Spectrum right here. And everything ongoing is going to get a +2, which means I'll win this. I'll definitely win this. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I can win that spot, but whatever. Oh, man. Oh, man. 2 points. 2 fucking points. I can't believe it. 2 points and I would have won that one. All right. So I got my play 2 cost cards done. So that's good. I'm working on my win 1 location. So let's go to my next one, Sierra Miracle. Sierra Miracle has gone through changes. This is the top of the tier list, but barely hanging on. This is like a tier 1 deck, which basically means it's a very high level deck. It's got a high skill ceiling because the way you play this deck, you have to be very strategic. If your opponent knows what's coming, they could do a lot of cards to ruin the game plan. So it's super important to play very strategic with this deck. Otherwise, you will show your hand very quickly. So what is this deck composed of? This deck has some very key cards, and they added some new stuff that makes it spicy. It's a very spicy take on the Sierra Miracle deck. So you have Nova. Of course, you have things to destroy Nova. So basically, you have Nova here, +1 power to everything. Angel is the highlight. You want to get her as big as possible to take a spot relatively quickly. You got Forge, who gives +2 power to uh, uh, any card. You have Carnage to destroy stuff, who gains +2. You have Mr. Sinister, who makes copies of himself. You could use this to build up a space and then Carnage it and gain massive power from that. You have Okia. I'm so glad for her to see play. I always thought this was a good card, but a lot of people don't use her. But she's very good in this deck to give you an extra 1 power. And that extra 1 power might be the difference between you winning and losing. You've seen a bunch of games where I lost by like 1 or 2 power. This could be that difference maker. You have Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is used for those spots that aren't really good for your type of deck. You have Mysterio. He adds more bodies. He's a 2/5, pretty decent. You have Brood. Brood adds uh Brood adds 2 broodlings plus him. So he fills up 3 spots basically. And you can Carnage that to get his full bonus. Rescue is really good in this deck. Rescue on reveal, if you play a card in her spot next turn, she gains +5 power, making her a 4/9, which could be pivotal to winning you matches or losing you matches. So it really depends on uh, how you choose to play her out. And of course, the linchpin, Sarah. So ideally, you want to go rescue on 4, Sarah on 5. What this does is your rescue will gain that 9 power plus the 5 from Sarah, and Sarah is gives 1 card, or cards cost 1 less. Now, why is this important? Everything in your deck is either 2 or 1, and there's some that are 3 that are utility. So what this means is turn 3 you could play these 2 cards. Turn 4 you play rescue, turn 5 you play Sarah. You have to play it in this order. But you do not play your 2 cost cards right away, or even your Nova. You hold them in your hand. You unload your hand everything on 6 because the cost is reduced. So what I mean is if you're holding an Angel, a Forge, a Carnage, a Mr. Sinister, all of that, you're going to play everything that you have in your hand on turn 6 because that's where you surprise your opponent and flood the board with everything that you have with an overwhelming amount of power, and it's turn 6, so they don't have any play to stop it. Even if you go to turn 7, you can wait until turn 7, flood the board, and still beat them. And they would have played everything in their hand, so they have no counterplay to what you're doing. And that's the gist of a Sarah Miracle deck. Now, it used to be slightly different. They used to run Sarah with magic and then extend the turn and drop everything on 7 instead. You could play a blue Marvel or something, power everything up for extra power boost. But this Sarah Magic really does better in this kind of environment. And you hold your cards. So it's hard for your opponent to know what to counter because you haven't played anything yet. So I got my Sarah. So I'm going to play her on 5. So I got the combo piece. So I'm going to snap. But I'm not going to play anything. Obviously, my opponent is confident too. They just snap back. So this is going to be an interesting, depending on what he drops, this is going to be an interesting game to see what my strategy is going to be on these subsequent turns. So right now I got a Fisk Tower. I like playing things into Fisk Tower because if anything gets moved here, it gets destroyed. It gives you a nice little solid base where you know your opponent's not going to try anything too cheeky. I've got this negative zone doesn't help me in this deck, so I got my Scarlet Witch to change that maybe on turn 3. We'll see. Or maybe I could change it now just so I could play it because I want to play my Sarah over here. I'll play my Killmonger over here, or my Brood. We'll see. So Danger Room. That's perfect because this is now Scorpion's a bit of a pain in the ass because he just reduced the power of everything, but that's fine. I'm good with that. So right here, because I've got 3, I think I'm going to play my Killmonger because I want these squirrels eliminated. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, Storm. That was a good one. So they're trying to lock down this location and win it that way. I'm gonna try to overpower this spot, put my carnage right here because I don't want them to take that. This is turn 4, so I can still play out the cards I want to before I drop my Sarah and flood the board. So I'll do um Okia over here too, just to support the carnage in case it's not quite enough to. That's interesting. Normally people play a storm and then play something in that spot to support it. I wonder if he's ooh, rock slide. He's trying to throw shit into my hand. That's fine. Um I'm going to play over here and reduce the cost of these cards because eventually I'm gonna just flood this space with cards. I think he's playing a disruption deck, which is fine because Sierra Miracle can work very well against disruption decks, especially ones that haven't gotten their key pieces. So right now he's doesn't have all of the pieces clearly because he stormed a location with just 2 power. So I'm gonna take that unless he's got something to move into that space. Like there's a disruption piece, that's fine, I don't care. And the Jessica Jones. I don't know why you wouldn't play Jessica Jones in a flooded location to secure that spot, but whatever. Um okay, so now my Okia has given me this. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to play Brood here. And then this rock doesn't do shit, but, well, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. This is a really odd play. Like, there's nothing with 1 power to destroy? I'm confused. Okay, I see what they did. So they put enough power. I should have moved my Sarah over there. That was a poor play. So, draw cards I won on. What was the other one I needed? Draw cards and win with a location. So, I'm going to do Sarah one more time. I misplayed there. I should have put my Sarah over there. I didn't have enough power, but okay, so we got Sarah. We can win that spot. I don't like Jotunheim because that reduces the cost, the power of cards by 1 every turn, but I'm going to wait. I wonder if he's playing a Kazaa because Hawkeye's very weird. Oh, Limbo. Good. So we got an extra turn. So we don't want to put our power out right away. With Limbo, I'm gonna let it stand because I can use that 7th turn. But I'm just gonna play my Scarlet Witch at Jotunheim because I absolutely hate this spot. It's such a pain in the ass to play around. Hmm. I'm curious if he's playing a Sarah deck too. I don't know. I think he might be playing a Sarah deck, but I'm not sure. Not positive. Ooh, Bar Sinister. So you get a copy of all of these. Oh my goodness. This is fun. I think I'm gonna use a Koye here because that's gonna copy the effect like 4 times. So I'm gonna play a Koye right here. This is gonna automatically take this spot. He could use a bigger card and win it, but I don't care. Oh, Evan Mall. So he's gonna get 7, 14, like 28. He'll definitely beat me out on that spot. But that's fine. That's fine because I plan on taking these 2 spots right here because I'm gonna get so much ridiculous power. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Oh, And then on turn 7, I could play Killmonger, which will destroy all 1-cost cards, which is what MMR is, and he can't play anything for the whole game. So I'm going to save this Killmonger until turn 7 and surprise take this spot. So I'm going to count this as a win. So I really just have to win one of these 2 spots. So I think I'm going to go like Rescue into Limbo and then play Sarah into Rescue and really put some power down here. That is so hilarious. Like, he does not even realize he fucked himself over with that move. I love those kind of plays. Like, on paper, that's a good play, but in practice, not so much. Because right now, I'm going to reduce the cost of these cards by 1. But I'm not going to give everything away. I'm going to wait to flood my board until turn 7. See, because he knows the Sarah Miracle's coming. I'm going to snap. Because I definitely got this win. These are the games that I love, where it's like, you got the piece that's going to just wreck somebody's day, and they don't know, but you know, you got it. And like, he knows once he sees the Sarah on 5. I could have probably waited to play Sarah on 6 and played something else. But again, I know this is going to win me the game. So I'm curious if he's going to retreat or if he's got some kind of bullshit play. Oh, Sandman. Oh, well played. So he's going to limit the amount of cards I can play per turn, which is fine because I've Okoye'd all of my cards. So I'm not really worried about that. Plus, he can't put any more cards in this spot, and I'm winning that. So I'm gonna come over here, and I think I could win every spot, to be honest with you. So I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so here's where the fun begins. I can only play 1 card this turn. So I'm gonna play Killmonger, right? He's gonna lose this because this is a +1 card. He's gonna lose all of these, and I think I'm gonna win every spot. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna win every single spot. Yeah. Holy shit. Like, even if he hates that, it's a tie here. And I win every spot. And that's what I mean about having a good strategy with this deck. So the strategy there was I was holding on, and I say this to people all the time. You got to know when to hold certain cards in your hand and when not to. But I'll be right back, just using the restroom. All right, I am back. So, in case you guys are wondering why I have my icon on, just kind of going, seeing what kind of things I want to eat. I've got a pumpkin pie uh, that I will be snacking on, and because it's like embarrassing, I don't want people to see me eating a pie on stream because that's just weird. Even though this is like Thanksgiving, I still feel weird. Like, oh, look at this guy just eating a whole ass pumpkin pie. But I love pumpkin pie. It's one of my favorite pies. So yeah, I plan on eating it because it's Thanksgiving and it's festive. Damn it! So yeah, I'm gonna eat this pumpkin pie and just enjoy it and welcome everybody who's here. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Holy shit. look who's here and just left to do an amber. uh, so what's up? What's up? Um, Happy Thanksgiving. I'm enjoying a nice pumpkin pie. Marvel snapping. Um, Good to see you here. I'm on a roll, winning games. We're up to 53. I'm trying to reach 60 before I end the stream, so I'm doing all of my decks I just built. And yeah, this pie is delicious. So, almost to the end of my deck list. Here is my new Big Wong deck. I called it Big W because I didn't have enough time when I was creating it at work. But we'll just edit this. There we go. My Big Wong deck. So, uh, thank you. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's joining us. Hopefully you're eating pumpkin pie too. Oh yeah. I eat the whole thing, man. I don't care. So I like this new version of Wong for two reasons. One, Black Panther. Black Panther and Wong are a great combination. It triggers his effect twice, and he becomes a 5/16. You can play this with Armanzola, which I do, which will then destroy him and move him, so it'll become a 32. Sometimes you can use Odin, re-trigger him, and he becomes a 32 as well. This deck gets so ridiculous in numbers. I was crushing the competition. Oh, thank you. It is delicious. Um, I am a big pumpkin fanatic, so I get the pumpkin lattes, pumpkin pie, things like that. I love the pumpkin flavor. So, yeah, let's go to the Big Wong deck. Big Wong, great deck. Love this deck. The problem with this deck is that a lot of people are countering Wong with Cosmo or armor for your Zola. So it's really hard to get the combination going. I'm gonna play Ebon Ma here. He's gonna lose 2 power. Now, thing with Ebon Ma is you can't play any other cards after he comes into play, and you have to play him on turn 3 or you can't use him at all. And it's why I hate putting him in decks, but he's really good in this one, just to hold a space down. Ooh, and I got Shiri's Lab. Mmm. More than just this pie is delicious. So I'm going to play Ebon Ma here. Or maybe wait. Because if I do her on turn 2 with Ma, I can play Black Panther. Okay, so this is perfect. I'm going to play Ma into Psylocke. No. I'm going to play Storm because I want to get rid of Necrosis. And then I will play... I got so many options. No, I will do Ma over in Vibranium. Yeah, we're going to do that. I feel confident with that. I think he's playing Black Panther too. Oh, snap. Okay, so now the obvious choice is Black Panther and Sherry's Lab because he's going to gain 8 and then +2. And if I get Odin, I can re-trigger that. I love how he says, Wakanda forever! Okay, so now I got my Black Panther over here. I'm going to play Storm into here and Vibranium. Just because it's an extra 4 power, I'm planning on playing White Tiger over here. Aid my hand. Oh. Oh. Wow. What a dick move. Okay, so he doubled his Infinite's power, which means I have to win flooding and the Vibranium mines. Because there's no way I'm winning this middle spot. I could get Armanzola and then get Panther here and here. That's what I'm hoping for. Even if I double this, I'm not going to match his power, I don't think. Maybe? Fuck it. I'm going to challenge him here and see if I can win this. Because he's going to go here or here. Oh, man. Ah. I should have gone over to this spot. Yes, I guess. And by the way, make sure to hit that like button, share the stream, tell everyone we're live, all that good jazz. And they can watch me eat pumpkin pie, which I'm sure is exciting. So, that did not go as well as I would have hoped. But I got a pretty good one here. I got Wong. Getting Texas from everyone today. Okay, so I'm going to pass on this turn. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to lock down the middle here. No, man. I just got pie. If you're free, you can jump in. If not, you can watch me eat pie. So, we got Wong. We got some Wong. Tasty Wong action. I love Wong if you didn't know that. Okay, so I'm going to storm Vibranium Mines because I don't want him to get anything from it. I'm going to use Wong on Hell's Kitchen next turn to boost these cards. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carmen. I can't believe that ridiculousness is still happening. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just have my views on it. I think we're past a lot of that stage, and yeah, I don't know. You can't get into it too much on YouTube because then they get testy. So, okay, Carrie, let's keep it PG-13 there. Let's keep it PG-13 in the chat. That's disturbing to me. So we're going to do Ironheart, and I think Psylocke. Why not? So I'm gonna get 2 extra power on the next turn. This is the weirdest play I've ever done, but I think I can win off of this. So he's trying the combo of doing Death and Deadpool to up his Deadpool to its max. He still can't win this because I've got that there. He's confident though. He really thinks he can win this. What makes you so confident, sir? I think I got two options. I could do Doom and flood the spaces with 10. I think I'm going to go Doom because I can get 20 power here and 20 power there. I'd rather be safe. Bam. That's okay. Like, he thought he was going to do the Killmonger play to me, but I totally won. Boom. My God, we're climbing the ranks today. I have been on a win streak. Let's go. 54. I'm going to get to 60 before. Yeah, and so yeah. Once again, PB, if you want to, um, you can come and join me. Sorry, I'm quite popular on Thanksgiving. I don't know why. Uh, if you want to jump in for some turkey commentary, PB, the link's right there. I'm eating some pie, some pumpkin pie. Oh yeah, it's delicious. That was really creepy. I apologize. That was uncalled for. Pumpkin pie and beer. I don't know exactly if I like the pairing. Okay, so do I have a bias to this deck? Yes, because I'm playing it again. Fuck it, it's my stream. I like this deck. So we're gonna play the Iceman. I got the Wong combo, so I'm gonna snap. Whenever I get my Wong, I snap right away. You know? If you got your Wong, you snap. You know? Just put that Wong right out there. Okay, so starting off strong. Iceman is really good just to be annoying in those opening hands. Oh, okay. So Scorpion's good too. Scorpion does a lot of that counterplay. Um, can be annoying, getting rid of power right away. So this is turn 3. I could go for the MMA play. This looks like a counter deck. I want to see what he's running before I put Wong down. You know what? I'll show my hand early. I want to see what he got. I'm going to be daring. I'm really confused. Like, I'm not sure what he's playing. So, I'm just going to roll with it. Because maybe I could do some Black Panther shenanigans. I could play Doctor Doom and add some Doom bots. Bam, building up that strength right away. Let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Alright, this is 5-0. Maybe do Black Panther and then Doctor Doom. I love how he's like, Wakanda forever! Okay, I think I'm gonna do Doctor Doom as well because I can pull 2 Doom bots, which will give me 20 power here. Should be 26. 20 power over here. So we're gonna go with the Doctor Doom play. Yeah, because he's gonna destroy that. And he's like, oh look, I got this. 10. I'm the man. But not really, because now I got 10 to match you. 2, 4. Oh, so 2 tigers. And he still doesn't win. Oh man, that is, you love to see it. That's like the heartbreak right there. Cause like I was thinking Wolvesbane for a second. I mean, I just put an absurd amount of power here, but that doesn't win me this space or this. Had I known he was playing a bullshit Electra, I probably just would have thrown a card here and still won that. But that's fucking hilarious. Cause I was thinking White Tiger as well, and then do the 7s over here. But I mean, I could have won in any case with any of those. So, thank goodness, I was just blazing my way up to the 60 rank. So, if you guys don't know, right now I'm in platinum. So it goes platinum, diamond, vibranium, omega, galactic, and then infinite. Um, right now I'm close to diamond. And then I got pushed to vibranium, omega, galactic, and infinite. So uh, these decks have carried me from gold to platinum, and I'm kind of doing my climb from there. It gets harder because everybody's running great decks. So the last of my decks that I am showcasing, the last 2, Control. Control is back, baby. Control is one of my favorites. The point of a control deck, this is what we amongst the peeps like to call a reactive deck, meaning that you do not initiate the action. You act based on what your opponent is going to do. So instead of playing cards to get as much power as possible, you are playing cards in response to whatever the opponent is doing at the time and impacting their play as much as fucking possible. You are being a literal pain in their ass at every point that you have a chance to. And I love these kind of decks because they don't do big numbers. But what they do very well is they screw up plans midway or towards the end of the game. And it's how you win. You're basically just boom. You're hitting your opponent every chance with like all of these fuck you cards. So let me break down this deck. You have Nova, of course, he adds 1 energy. And why you put Nova in here is because you have Killmonger. So the great combo, which I showed several times today, is Killmonger into Nova. So you play Nova on 1, you play Killmonger on 3, destroy it. Every card that's out after that is gaining power. Now you have Angel, +2 power. Every card put there. It's pretty self-explanatory. You could do on turn 3 Angel into Nova, destroy Nova on 4, give the card like Killmonger and Angel that power, and play Killmonger into Angel so that he's getting +1 and she's getting +2 plus an additional 1. So there's a lot of neat combinations in there. You have Scorpion, who's once again, he's just a pain in the ass. He does minus power, 1 power to every card in hand. So you play him down on 2 and inflict -1. You got Armor. What Armor does is he stops to destroy decks. That's his own purpose. So you see someone play a Bucky Barnes, you throw down your armor. They can't destroy him. They just got a 2-1 sitting there, and he's a 2-3. You got Storm locking down locations, so you're limiting the space your opponents can play in. You have Cosmo, who disables on reveal abilities. So any on reveal is not going to trigger in the spots where Cosmo is at. This stops a lot of different plays that are currently running around. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is a funny card. I've literally played him on turn 6. So how you play Shang-Chi is, you know those annoying infinite cards that get dropped? You play Shang-Chi on turn 4 or 5, or even 6 when they drop their infinite. He destroys every card that is 9 or more power. So even cards that have gained up to 9 power, you drop your Shang-Chi. I've destroyed like whole rolls where they just all these big things and boom, you blow them up the last second. So Shang-Chi's good. Reactive Enchantress. Enchantress is super good right now because she removes ongoing abilities. So anything that's ongoing that's giving people power, your Wongs and things like that, she's a real thorn in the side. Captain Marvel's here just to be extra power. So if you're losing a lane somewhere, Captain Marvel, if she can win it, will move over there. Doctor Doom, just because he floods the boards with extra Doom bots. And of course, another disruptive piece, Magneto. Like I said, this is a pain in the ass deck. It's designed to just be annoying as possible. And Magneto moves all opposing threes. So I'm going to show you this new variation. I really like this deck. Um, I'm the type of player that likes controlling the movements and reacting to what my opponent is playing. And this deck really does well. Like right now, most people will play their Nova on 1 or 2. I like to save my Nova until I get my Killmonger. So he's just chilling in my hand. I don't want my opponent to know where I'm going with my deck, because what happens is then they can kind of play around it. The less time that they have to react, the more effective this deck is, because they don't know what is coming. So, like right here, I'm on turn 2. Sinister Location and Killmonger. This is the greatest combo because it's going to give my Nova 2 spots and Killmonger 2 spots. And they're going to get bonuses from these being destroyed. So it's going to double the power of these spots. So, and yeah, hopefully we've got some people watching. I know it's Thanksgiving, so if you're enjoying your Thanksgiving, have fun with your family. Come back, check out the replay. It's a 2-hour stream of me Marvel snapping. So we got the Nova combo on here now. Turn 3, I'm going to use Killmonger, but I might not. What I might do is put an Angela down 2 spots, and then do Cosmo there as well, and give him 2 spots, and then Killmonger. I don't know. This deck has so many options. So going over there. Oh, he's doing Lockjaw. He's doing a Lockjaw deck. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, I'm going to play Cosmo here because I don't like that Lockjaw having too much freedom. If all goes well, my Cosmo is going to go here, preferably. But if it goes here, that's fine because the other Lockjaw is here. So now he can't use the on reveal effect. And see, hold on a second. His on reveal effect should be disabled. Oh, it is. It is. I see what happened. Okay, so Thor didn't call his hammer, which is cool. That works out for me. Now I'm going to do Killmonger in 2 spots. I'm going to play Scorpion here. And yeah. There's that I love doing that maneuver. And see, I'm just gaining power. I didn't plan on using the reduction, so I'm fine there. And now for this, I'm going to do. See, this is only 6 power, so I'm not trying to really counter that. My Shang-Chi is only going to help spots that don't have enough power. So right here, this is where Captain Marvel's really going to come in for the win. And welcome everybody. I see it dropping from 1 to 3 to nothing. So if you're enjoying this, let me know. If you're having fun on this turkey day, then give me a like. Give this stream a like. And in the comments below, let me know. What'd you do for Thanksgiving? You having a good time? Do you enjoy your family coming over, or do you dread the holidays? Don't worry, your family's not watching my channel. Let me know. Do you love going over to see your family? Are there certain people you're like, oh God, I gotta see them this year? Go ahead in the comments below. Let me know. There's no one here but us, Chad. So, this is interesting because this game is not moving, and I do not know why. Why is it not? Uh-oh. Okay, sorry about that. I had to reboot the game because it decided that it was just not wanting to play. So, yeah, let's try that again because the game was being an ass and froze, which really sucks because how the ranking works is being that it froze, it's not going to give me that game, which I clearly was winning. So hopefully it'll do the thing where it reconnects to my game. Um, don't know why it had such a hard time there. It was like, oh yeah, not going to work. So yeah, my screen was probably frozen too because the game decided to have a mental breakdown. So let's do screen share magic. See if I can get this back up. There we go. Okay, reconnect to my game. I don't know why you stopped not working. Catching up with the changes. Let's see if I won this. Oh, final turn. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do Captain Marvel here, and we're going to see if we can win this with the power of Captain Marvel. So let's see. We got 23 there. 10 for vibranium. Okay. The question is my other Captain Marvel going to move? Ooh. Okay, she didn't have to. Wow, I did not expect that to go like that. So there we go. Another victory. I've been just killing it. So that's my control deck. It's a very reactive deck. Not the highest power cards, but the most annoying powered cards. So 55. I got 5 more levels to 60. So yeah, let me go and take a short intermission for a bathroom break. So be right back. All right, let's continue the climb. I think I'm going to make it to 60 tonight. I really do. I think tonight's going to be that 60 night where I finally make it to the big 6-0. And then if you guys want, I can end this by showing you guys a unique game that I like called Beneath Orisa. So I may stream a little bit of that because really my goal is just to make it five levels, or who knows, I might just end it here. We'll see how I feel. Anyways, that was the control deck. So the last one I want to highlight, as you can see, I had a lot of free time. I just didn't have enough time to shoot videos because I got promoted. I was tired. So This is Cerebro 2. So what's a Cerebro deck? Cerebro deck is gaining a lot of traction. What Cerebro does is that your highest power cards get +2. So the goal of a Cerebro deck is to have cards that have the same power. So when you put out Cerebro, they all gain the same power stat. So this is a 2-card build, which means everything gains +2. But you can add more power to that because we have Blue Marvel, who gives everything else +1. So you can take and make these 2 cost cards into 3. So everything will be 3, and then it'll gain 2, which will be 5. And then you use Mystique to copy Cerebro, giving it another 2, which is 7. You see where we're going? So you double the power. And then Iron Man doesn't wreck this because he's a 0-powered card, but he will give double power to a space that maybe you need a little extra oomph to win. This is a very cool deck. Lots of fun. There's a lot of counters to this. If people play Cosmo or things like that, once again, if you get an Enchantress, she could just ruin the whole play. So that's why we're playing Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman keeps all of your cards hidden from your opponent, so that you can play your Cerebro and everything else, and your opponent will have no clue what you're playing. They could think you're playing a discard or something like that. I'm gonna snap because I have all of the pieces to win this. Um, Goose is a great card. Goose, no cards that are 4, 5, or 6 can be played at the location. Just lets you gather a decent amount of power without worrying about people playing into it. And I'm going to play Goosey over here. I don't know what this spot is, but, it'd just be a place where I could play like Blue Marvel or no, he's a 5-cost card. Ooh, interesting. I'm wondering if they're playing a Cerebro deck because all of their cards are 2. That would be a plot twist, eh? Okay, so 8 power. Right away in Vibranium Mine, I think I'm going to put the Cerebro play right there. But I will put this here because turn 4 it's going to move everything over. And this just kind of adds power here. Plus, when my Cerebro hits, all of this is going to become even more powerful. So, Cerebro decks are a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing them. I'm trying to get like a 6-power Cerebro deck or one of those, but it's so hard because a lot of you could do 5. I don't know if you could do 6. That would be intriguing. But like a high-end Cerebro deck, it'd be really tough because you need cards that won't gain power and then just like have your high power cards at the end. I don't know. It's worth somebody like who has more time than me really really workshopping it to see if you can come up with like a really high powered Cerebro deck. Like this is good too because I haven't drawn into my Mystique. My Mystique is meant to either copy Blue Marvel or Cerebro because they're both ongoing abilities. So I think it works really well with Invisible Woman if Mystique is down there because as in Cerebro flips, then Mystique will copy that from her. So yeah, it's just a added layer, kind of a bonus to all that. So the Bifrost activates next turn. I don't want my card shifting over, so I'm just going to put Mr. Sinister over here. Because all the cards are just going to move into, move over into these slots. But I don't want this moving. I want to keep this kind of concealed until the very end. So I'm thinking I can win with this. Thank you, Carrie, for the anyone who's yeah. You can go over to General Zod's Phantom Zone, watch some great reviews, and also check out Pop Culture PV. He has amazing shorts, stuff with turkeys and things that he films, some random funny shit. It's hilarious. Love it. Of course, I I have not the recent ones. I've been not online, but oh, my opponent retreated. Oh my god, they retreated. They knew. I think they saw the play and they knew they could not stop Cerebro. Awesome. I love those turns where it's just like they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna win this. So I'm going back to my destroyer because I have a challenge in my uh season pass that I have to complete, and it's win a location with just one card. And why I'm using Destroyer for this challenge is because I got two cards that can win a location with just them on it. I've got Warpath or Destroyer. So ideally, I'm trying to set it up where I only need one card to take a space. Currently I'm streaming right now, Carrie. I like PB shorts. We'll share them. That's my boy, Mr. Pop Culture, PB. The man, the myth, the legend. I think I'm going to play Professor X early. This could be a mistake, but we'll see. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. So he took me by 20 on that spot, which means I have to win these next two spots. Oh, man, that was. Uh, I'm going to wait this time. I did not expect him to throw out a infinite on that turn. That was terrible. This really limits me because there's a Sanctum Sanctorum, but maybe I can win it at this. We'll see. Have a mental breakdown playing games. I heard Husky gets really into it. Well, shit. I retreat from this. I'd rather lose two than eight. Damn. That was like a series of unfortunate events, one after the other. Just fucked over there. Okay, so I did upgrade my season pass. We got the Okia variant, so I'm gonna claim that and put that in all my decks now because I've been waiting to get that. I could unlock this if I wanted to and get 200 credits, but I'm gonna wait because I got one more of them to do. Let me check out all of my decks and make sure. Okay, Okia is not in this. I don't think she's in this. Is she in Big Wong? Nope. Okay, Sarah? Yep. So I'm just going to. Well, that one's almost powered up, so I'll leave her in Sarah. There's another deck that she's in. I think the Wakanda deck, but let me just double check this. I've got so many decks. This is ridiculous. Okay. Wave pool. No, she's not in here. She's not in here. She's not in there. She's definitely in one of my Black Panthers decks. She's not in this one, so she's in the other one. The Wakanda Forever. Okay, so I am going to change this one to that awesome variant that I just got. I love this. I like that artwork. I'm going to put her in here. That is some fantastic artwork. I think that's the only other one she's in. Yeah, that's the only one she's in. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. That's a little loud. Okay, so we got the new artwork for Okia from my season pass. Look at that. That is sexy. That is a sexy piece of artwork. Okay. That makes me just want to do a round with my Wakanda Forever deck. Let's just put that in. Maybe we can hit that sexy art right away. Yes, I know it's cliche. I did a Wakanda Forever deck to go with the movie. One of those guys. Okay, so we got Vibranium Mines, which would have been good if I was playing my Destroyer deck, but I'm not. So we're gonna just pass on this turn, see what we got. And it's funny because I've just put the new art design in, and now I got her. So awesome, awesome, awesome stuff going on. So bam, I'm gonna power up whatever comes next. I think I'm gonna do Brood because I could fill up these spots here. He's playing a destruction deck, which is fine. Ooh, 4. If I got, oh man, if I had if I had Wong for that, that would be great. Or Okia playing, getting the ability twice. Maybe I'll do Forge, and then do Wolfsbane twice. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because Forge is going to get 2 times to do this. I'm 1 ahead every turn, so it really doesn't matter. I'll do that, and Mr. Sinister. So this game plan is flooding the board. Carnage or Venom activates twice, which I don't know how that's helpful because he can't gobble up stuff. Oh yeah, he gets Bucky's power then. Okay, whatever, dude. Doesn't matter to me. Boom. 6 broods, 20. God damn, that's a lot of stats. So there's not enough board room for that. But now, why that happened was because I can use this right here, this right here. And then I'm going to go Wolfsbane, and then I'm going to copy it with Taskmaster. Oh, he's going to go to destroy this. Yep, Killmonger. I knew it. Ha! You can't destroy a rock, apparently. So Armanzola's not really gonna help in this situation. I go Wolfsbane right here. She's going to gain 4 from here, so 5. 5 and 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is 20 here. He's gonna try to take this spot and win it. So 10. Shit. That did not go exactly how I thought it was going to. You know what? Try again. Wakanda forever, baby. Okay, this is much better. I got my Wong. I'm gonna snap. Man, if I got Karmatage too on the same turn, that would just be ridiculous. But that very rarely happens twice in a game. Fuck you, Korg. Oh, District X replaces my cards with random cards. And I got this destroyer, but I don't have the right deck. So when he comes out, he will destroy everything indiscriminately. Unless I play here and then gain a bunch of vibranium rocks and put those down before I put down my destroyer. We'll see. But that was very unhelpful. And that +2 is going to go to my deck. That's not going to be drawn whatsoever. Because I'm going to have 10 random fucking cards. Okay, I'm going to do Brood here. I like Brood and being able to put like 3 extra cards and then do a Wolf's Bane there and kind of just give crazy, ridiculous power. Right now, I'm not even going to consider Destroyer because he's a really high-powered card, but he's going to destroy all of my other cards in my hands, which does absolutely jack shit to help me. Neither does Sabretooth. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm going to do Wolfsbane here and play Wong on 5 to throw them off. Still have a Sabretooth as an option. Oh, you bitch. I don't think so. Ha ha ha! I drew 2 cards, bitch. Okay, so Wong I'm not gonna play because he's not gonna double anything. I got nothing, so I gotta switch up my game plan a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do Vision over here. And then if I need to, I can move cards here. Maybe do something with the center. Ooh, yeah, there we go. We got 10 here. And maybe move over here. Bam. Yeah. What? 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 Okay. So if you're wondering why I was surprised by that really ridiculous move, this has to be a computer. So they played Destroyer, which, as you guys saw, I had Destroyer in my hand. I did not play it for that reason. I didn't want to destroy all of my cards and just win one spot. And he literally did the move that I had no plan on doing, which was he destroyed everything just to win Asgard. Is very strange. I'm thinking that has to be a computer play. Nobody could be that stupid to play that like that. That was the most ridiculous move I've ever seen. Like that is the single biggest way to tank your whole entire control of a location in one move. It was fucking hilarious. So, right. And I gonna do a quick little break, put away my pumpkin pie. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Thanksgiving edition of Marvel Snap. If you are, please hit that like button. If you're new or you come across this, hit that subscribe button. And me personally, not this channel, but I would like to thank my sponsors over at moviepalette.com who have a great selection and wide array of different palettes that are color coded to the movie background scenes of your favorite movies. So if you want something unique, go check out moviepalette.com, put in a promo code ZONE15 and get 15% off of your purchase on top of any other sales they might have. And thank you, moviepalette.com, for sponsoring General Zone's Fan of Zone channel. All right, so had to use the restroom. I think that is a disadvantage of drinking so much. So, anyways, what was that? Does bitchy unicorn know about Marvel Snap Mistress? I think an intervention is needed. Only PB palette does the. Yeah, I know PB's not here, but eh, you gotta work with what you got. So I'm five levels away from 60. Can I read 60 tonight? Interesting thing about Marvel Snap is you could go 5 games, as you guys saw, winning, and then go on like a 3-game losing streak and be fucked as quickly as you won. But I really like the new destruction format because um, it's really powerful and an easy way to build up points. So I want to show you guys, I got my Warpath, which I could put onto one spot. I got my Spectrum, I got Cosmo. This is going pretty well. So I'm going to put down my Lizard, Snap, and end my turn. No, I don't know. When I drink, it tends to go through me a lot quicker. Maybe I'm getting old. Who knows? So right now, I'm gonna play Cosmo right here because I could play Warpath over here or Captain America. Not Spectrum, but I could do like Warpath, Spectrum over here. Leave this blank. Play a Vibranium. The fascinating thing about Destroyer decks is you don't need Destroyer to win. There's so many other good cards in this deck that literally just Destroyer just adds extra oomph if you don't have the power. But a lot of these cards are designed to win all on their own. Like even with this Jessica Jones, not really concerned. They'll be 1 point ahead of me there. So I'm going to use these right here. There we go. So why did I put so many down? Because this ongoing effect is that it can't be destroyed. Spectrum gives +2 to all ongoing effects. I'm really hoping he snaps to 8 because I so think I got this locked. Ah, damn it, but I didn't do the 1-card challenge. I gotta beat a space with just 1 card. But yeah, we got the Spectrum down. Everything's gonna get +2. Oh man, come on. I hate when people take so long. It's like, so yeah, what we got going on here? 7 likes. Awesome. Thank you everybody. Appreciate that. Another Cosmo. I don't understand the point of that, but okay. Oh, that was a good play. He put a rock there. Damn you. Lost 4. Oh, thank you, Christine. You have a good night. Hope your Thanksgiving went well. Hope you enjoyed all the fixins. All right, so yeah, um, that was pretty much the Marvel snappage. Maybe I'll do a little bonus here. Show you guys a little bonus game that I've been playing. Uh, Hold on a second. I'm going to have to set this up in a particular way. So when I'm not playing Marvel Snap, there is another game here that I think I might have. Did I not put the sound on for this? Here we go. Okay, so this game is called Beneath Orisa. And if you like this gameplay and you want to see me do more of it, let me know. Uh, but yeah, this is a deck building, fighting hybrid roguelike kind of game. Um, just a fair warning. I can't see the comments when I'm running this because I got to run it into full screen, but I'm going to put the chat on my phone for a second. But yeah, I found this interesting and thought about streaming this game. And so if you enjoy this gameplay, let me know. And I could also stream this game as well. I'm just pulling up my YouTube on my phone because I can't see the chat. Oh, Jesus. There's my voice. Okay, so here we go. All right. Yeah, we also have an Andor review coming tonight at some time. Saw the thumbnail provided by Mr. Pop Culture PB. Looks snazzy as always. So, checking my phone to see if there's anything. Okay, so Beneath Orisa. This is a cool little game. Um, that is, uh, you play these different classes of people, and you can choose between 3 people. So, my particular favorite people to go with is this girl right here. Uh, so each person has a specific kind of thing that they can do, and this is like a card game where you have different cards that symbolizes attacks and counters and things like that, and you build a deck based upon what you're trying to do. There's only 3 levels. I've gotten to level 2. I have not gotten to level 3. It is super fucking hard. So, oh, okay. So check out the review in the morning, Christine, and tell us what you think. So I pick her. She's the only character too that gets this dog companion. I love the dog. So her character is very based on having a bleed effect. So, oh, it looks like Borderlands. Yeah, I think it does have a Borderlands kind of aesthetic to it. So she's got all of these abilities. These are for her house. Uh, and the dog is meant to be her companion. You can pair her with like this night guy or this blind badass guy. I prefer to use the dog. So, so here we go. I like the animations, how they move around and you move from section to section. Between each ones, you can choose a strategy. So for this one, I can gain 10 armor on my first round or draw 2 cards. As you go, there'll also be negative effects, but like you'll get a better reward or you get a cool bonus. So you gotta like tailor your strategy to the kind of rewards and bonuses that you want to get to further your journey along these 3 levels to try to beat all of these bosses. So I'm gonna take 10 shield because that blocks damages that I'm gonna take. Uh, so right here, biting parry is to gain more shield. I feel like I can attack more because I already got a good shield. This is the number, this 3 right here is the number of moves that you have. Each card takes up an amount of move or mana power or energy, whatever you want to call it. So you've got to be careful with when you block, when you choose to attack, in order to make it further. You have 160 life, and I've got 10 armor for 10 blocks on attacks. But these guys do a bit of damage, so I'm going to take 1 to give myself 17. You also gain this, which is your counter attack meter. When you have all of the yellow charges fully powered, you will counter a opponent's attack, and you will redirect the attack back at them based on how many of these you have. So if I was to counter someone right now, I would completely avoid damage and direct 3 back at them. So there's a lot of different facets to this game that I find very interesting. So let's go. I'm going to do this. This is one of my favorite cards because later on you see enemies that explode. This does knockback and it has the Zeal tag, which comes in later. Zeal is the card is discarded without being played at the end of turn. It'll grant me 2 charges. So if I don't use this and discard the card, I'll gain 2 bonus charges. So Zeal effects can be additional effects onto a card. For right now, I think I'm going to take that and just stack some power here. So I can block 31 damage, and I've got 9 counter. Plus, when this gets discarded, I'll have 2 charges. So, I just completely blocked those guys. I know that there's a little bit of a lag between the 2 attacks, as you could see, but yeah. So I'm going to, now that they're close to me, this guy's got 18, so I'm gonna take him out, and then I'm gonna do a parry. It's not gonna block all of the damage, but it'll block enough. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting. This card right here is called Wolf's Rage. What this card does is it's a Zeal card. So when it's discarded, I get 2 more charges, or I take 2 damage, and I can get automatic 6, which will be a automatic parry. So I'm going to do this because then I'm going to bump up my attack power to try to take him out. So I'm going to do increase my hand size, attack him, and then go. So I'll block him, bam, hit him back for 21. So now he's down to 10. I got one guy at 22 who's a long range. So I'm going to do, because I gain extra energy from discarding a card, I'm going to do a couple of blocks here just to up that. I'm going to do 2 cards to just get rid of that guy, and then 1 more to block. So he's either going to attack me by running up and hitting me, or he's going to shoot me with his gun. I don't know which one. I don't know how much delay I have with this stream, so let me know. Because I know this game can delay my computer a little bit. it's the devs are working on it, but there's a little bit of a delay between my attacks and stuff. So let me know, if there's something in the chat. Sometimes it'll come in and delayed because, game. Okay, I'm going to do 1 to block. I'm going to do 9, 18, and stack up the rest. And then, bam! Kick him in the face. I love that hit. She just fucking booted that guy right in the face. Did you guys see that? Let me see. I'm on a delay. So, bam, booted him. That was fucking hilarious. I love that. All right, so I'm gonna do categorizing slash. I don't know what this is, reconstruction, but I guess it heals this amount and reduces reconstruction by 1. So I heal 5. We're going through the testing ground. So in between these, you have little like rest pits. They give you bonuses or deductions based on what you're wanting to do. So right here, I'm going to heal for 15. And then I'm going to choose injectors. These are just bonuses that you can get. I'm going to gain 8 attack on 1 round. Look at the puppy. So cute. Now, this is what I mean about certain fights will give you choices, okay? So, this fight right here, I can either go with no effect or I gain another 2 damage, but I have a 25% chance of getting 1 weakened, so that's going to void one of these out. I'm going to take this because I also have an injector. So, and I didn't get the weakness. So, that was a good gamble. I'm going to increase my hand size, block. All my cards do more power, so I'm just going to kick him away. Oh my gosh. 1. God damn. Okay, so I got my injector here. There is my frailty, which decreases my attacks by 1. So I'm going to negate that by getting 8 attack. So everything's doing a ridiculous amount of damage right now. I'm going to do 1 block, definitely. Maybe 2. Because this 1 attack is going to kill one of these 2 people. Now, I'm not going to go for the 40 Crimson Claw because I only got 32 attack. I'm going to hit this guy and gain 5 health. So, there we go. Took him out. Okay, so I'm back down to only 2 damage. So, I'm going to put up my guard. And then maybe attack him because he's at 18. I'll do 11 to him. Okay, so my character is special. My character is special because I have a bleed. Bleed is that on draw, I draw 1. This card is discarded at the end of the turn and you take 4 non-lethal damage. So that means I will be -4 from this card. But I have a special ability where I actually gain bonuses for bleeding. So this isn't a big deal. So right now, I'm going to do an automatic 11 to him. I'll do 24, 15, and then just kind of end there because I got a counter. Bam, and the win. So I've given myself a chance to catch up here because I know I'm on a slight delay here. Right now, I've got 3 choices. I'm going to go with renewed vigor. What this is limited to using it once. I gain 1 energy if I have 20 Retribution, which is the counterattack, then I gain 2 energy instead. And it's a 0 cost card. You always want these 0 cost cards. They're really good to put in your deck. I'm just making my way through. I'm going to heal 5. Oh, these bots are a pain in the ass. Alright, so these bots right here, because I know I'm on a delayed, so I'm waiting again. These bots right here, they do a lot of damage. They do some negative effects. So I'm going to have to play this one very carefully. This guy's like right up my ass. So I'm going to do 7 to my shield, increase my hand size, and then maybe do a knockback to kick him away from me. And hope they just... that sucked. Okay, I don't want to use Vigor yet because I'm not at 20. So maybe I'll do this. Do I want the extra one? I'll get rid of him. And I'll wait to use that card. Okay, so I got Wolf's Rage, but I don't got enough really for that, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of counters up. There we go. Okay, I have a curse card. This is a curse that they can give you. The effect is it's fleeting. Foe takes 10 damage. Add another curse into my pile. So this will stay in there until I use it. I'm gonna wait on that because I think I can take these guys out. So I'll take this guy out first, and then I'm going to do damage to this guy, kick him back, and then gain some shields and the block. Okay, now I can finish this guy off. Do Art of Family, done. So, as you can see, most of this game is strategizing with your different attack cards, what you're going to do. The devs are going to add more stuff into this game, different houses, different cards and abilities, new levels, stuff like that. But this is pretty much completed. They're just adding stuff now as they go. I got this game on Steam, so it's pretty fun. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Beneath Orisa. It's like Oresa, something like that. Orisa. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take Vow of Violence because I return an attacking card from my discard pile, which is really helpful because I discard a lot of attacking cards. So, this is your regroup. You get them every so often, like there's one here and there's one near the end. You can heal 30% of your health, increase your companionship level, or upgrade a random card. I've got a pretty decent amount of health, so I'm going to increase my companionship with my wolf. So here's where this comes in. For blooded cards, or when I bleed, I gain an extra 15%, or I lose 15 HP in combat, or I heal 15 if they've bloodied me. So I'm going to add 5 to my max health. So her deal is you want to add as much as you can to her HP because she thrives off negative effects. So she plays off everything negative that your opponent gives you. You could use that to gain health or extra cards or things like that. So everything that you do with her, you want to get a bonus of taking damage, but then you get really powerful in return. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, but I take 5 damage. So these guys are shielded. So my first hit is going to do nothing. See? But my second hit will kick that guy. Ha. Ugh. Okay, so this guy's got a shield up, the Enforcer. This guy's not shielded. So I'm going to do my Vow of Vengeance and bring back my knockback because I really like that card. I'm going to shield myself. Shield myself. Kill him. And then not play anything because I had enough to block his damage. Alright, so right here, I'm going to increase my hand size, gain a shield. I could gain my counterattack, but he's at 55. I just think I'm going to get more shield. And we'll wait to counterattack until I have enough to kill someone. Alright, so I'm going to block. This guy's got his shield up, so I'm going to hit him in his shield. I'm going to go over to this guy and just do bam, one quick swipe. I do Art of Violence and get back my Catalyzer so that I can shuffle it back into my deck. Okay, so knock off this guy's shield. Just upgrade this level. Bam, and then when he hits me, I'm going to counterattack him. And as a matter of fact, I'll do one more just to make sure he doesn't do too much damage to me. There we go. Bam! And then I think I can end him with all of these. So this is Beneath Orisa. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. This is Marvel Snap, just showing off this game. It's a little bit slower, so hopefully there's not a big break between this. I think I'm going to increase my companionship level to gain a max of 20. And I get one of 3 injectors, those are really helpful. I can gain 3, gain 2, max help, draw 1 card, or choose from my discard pile, return a card reduced by 2, and draw 1. These are all good. I think I'll use that one. Zero bonuses for any of these, so I'll go to this one. This one's a little bit harder. So, another foe near an opponent takes... Sorry, I had to sneeze. Another opponent near the person I hit gets -2 power. So I think I'll do this over to this far guy. Gain 2, do this, do this, do this, and then do this. Ahaha, 19. I only took 5 damage. Okay, that was good. Gain power here. Do this, do this. do this, and kick you back. Took some damage there. Okay, so for this guy, I want to end him kind of quickly. I like having that knockback card. I'm gonna go here and here. Do 22 here. Okay. Gonna kill him. Heal. Hit him. Takes 30. Use my vow. Bring this back. Do this, this, this to heal. 1, 2. Gain 1, 2. Bam. Okay, now I'm going to increase my hand size by 1. Block. Do this. Okay. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Kick him back. There we go. Oh my god. Really taking damage on this one. Okay, so 9, 9, 22. Gonna lose damage. Fuck. That sucked. Hey, Lemon Pie. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Sorry I was enthralled in this game. I'm playing full screen. This game is a possible extra to Marvel Snap. What do you think, Lemon Pie? Lemon Pie, have you watched YouTube Shorts on PV stuff? Funny. Yes, it is. Yeah, let me know. What do you think of this game? It's pretty interesting. It's called Beneath Orisia. Okay, so antiquariums are special abilities that stay with you, and this one would give me on either first or second turn. I gain 1 extra energy and or card. I can gain 2 extra attack until the draw pile is shuffled, or on the first round, I gain 3 shield and 1 for each target you attacked for the first time. So I'm going to go with that one. And I'm going to heal 30% because, Jesus Christ, I am low. Got my little wolf just following along with me. So, this combat, I'm going to give myself gain 1. I don't need the extra energy. I really need attack. Hmm. 10, 20. Increase my hand size. I'm going to take a lot of damage for this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to do biting parry. Biting parry. Do a vow. Bring this back. And then, I don't know, 10 for this guy. Gain energy. Another 10. Take him out. And then kind of wait and see what happens. Blocked 1. Got 5. Not bad. Okay, so this is a good draw right here. My first one, I'm going to gain some shields, take him out, bam, and then just kind of wait. Okay. And shield, 10, gain 2 power, 10, and 10. Take him out right away. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of this guy in the back right away because he's just a pain in my ass. Get rid of him. And I'm going to do Wolf's Rage, which is going to give me an automatic parry to this guy right in the back over here. So, parry, 42. Bam. And then just finish him off with my knockback. Kick him right in the face. So, just to catch up, because it's a little bit slower on this end right here, I've got my 3 choices now. I'm looking on my phone. That's why it looks like I'm looking down. I could do the detector, which in combat I take 2 non-lethal damage, but I gain 18. I'm thinking about doing that one. Each combat I gain 1 cleansing, which is good for curse cards, and and the Opta Metabolizer, where each turn I draw an injector, I gain 1 energy. Each time I use it, I heal 10 HP and draw 1 card. That's good for when I get injectors. I'm going to use this one. I can take 2 damage, but get 10 shield. That just means I need to keep my health up. So I'm going to go with this right down here because I gain 2 of these aquariums up here, or 1 of 2 of them, and I can heal 10 and upgrade a card. So I'm going to go with that. Each round I take, a foe takes 3 damage, or when you play a program, you gain 2. You know what? I'm going to go with the Guardian Genome. Gain 10 there, and I upgrade a card. So I'm going to upgrade this card to when I use it, I gain 15 and 8 energy. Well, no. Let me see. Can I upgrade? Yeah. I'll upgrade my knockback card. So I do 20 damage, and I gain 1. Or I could do 13 damage, gain 1, but 12 fury. I think I might do that. You want to be able to block a lot of these opponents. I don't want to decrease my companionship. I don't want to lose 15 just to upgrade 2 of 6 cards. Damn it! Well, that happened. Alright, so... Might do that. And... I think I'm going to upgrade this so that I get 7 shield, 3 rage, 1 energy. We're almost to the next stage, so exciting times. So I can get a better reward or heal 5. I think I'm going to go for a better reward. This is going to be tough. I already lost 2 out of the gate, but I gained 18 shield. So I'm going to go for this guy right here at 18 and take him out right away. Now I could do 33. So I'm going to take this guy out right away. And now all that's left is this guy. Now next he's going to do an explosion. So I'm going to shield, hit him. And here comes the explosion. I only took 1 damage. That was great. Okay, so I could pull one of my cards out. I'm going to pull the 33 out, take him out. Bam. So as you guys can see, I really like her because she is very powerful. She could get rid of people very quickly. So she's pretty good to have. I think I'm going to take scathing correction for this one because it does knock back. And I like to kick people away from me. If you have an uneven amount of energy, you gain one smite. So you get an extra card for using that too. I like things where there's the least amount of drawback. For this one, I'm most certainly going to upgrade my power because this is a boss. So if you guys don't know, at the end of every level, you got these boss fights. Okay, so this is a boss fight right here. And I've got 3 people that I have to beat. So uh, they're these snake people. They give me curses, and I got to take out the weakest one and then kind of go from there. So they all got like 100 power level. This is a ridiculously hard battle. So I'm going to give myself 25 shield and just go to town on this. There we go. I blocked that one and that and that. Wow. That was a pretty good round, actually, tell you the truth. One extra. I'm going to go 9 here. 13. Kick you back. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ah, shit. Okay, so a foe gains a random +2 power boost, but I draw a card. So I'll do this one first. A random card in your hand is erased, and I draw one. So there we go. That there. All right. I have 2, 4, 5. So I'm going to use this first. Gain a smite. Use this one because I gain all of that. And then I'm going to hit you and do Wolf's Bite. So I gain a block. Maybe block something. Ugh. Okay, I may not win this one. Hit this here. Get this. Gain an extra power. 33 attack you. 9. Man, this is a tough fight. Oh my god. They're not striking me. Oh my god, I'm not going to win this. Okay. Uh, uh, I could take her out, but I don't have enough power to sustain another attack. I'm going to die on this one unless someone attacks me close. Yes! Ah, ha, ha. Oh, boy. There's a real nail biter here. Ooh, okay. I might be able to defeat another one of these. Okay. Nope. I'm going to die. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Do that. Do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know. Oh, it didn't attack. Good. Okay. Counter. Counter. Gain like 12 from this. We'll do 13 damage. Go over here. Do another 9. Do another 9. Ooh. Blocked it. We are on easy street, folks. Bam. Get this again. Do this. I have 3, 4, so I have an even amount. I'll do this. Oh my god! Ah, I lost. I don't know the time for my Andor review yet. We'll see. Depends on when Mr. Pop Culture PB wants to go on. All right, so that's that. Don't know if you guys like that. Let me know. If you guys like that little teaser for that, I could do a couple of runs with Beneath Orisa. You guys can see how far I could get in that game. It's pretty fun. I don't know when I'm doing the Andor review. It'll be whenever Mr. Pop Culture would like to go on live. So I will talk to him. We will set that up. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed my Marvel Snap highlight of all my decks. Gaining some more levels. I'm up to 55, 5 away from 60. This is the best time I've had on the ladder, but the time I've been really focusing to get on ladder. So in the comments below, let me know what your questions and stuff is. Tonight on this channel, we will be doing an Andor review. I will have to confer with my partner and see what time he wants to put that all together. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Hit that like button. Thank you for joining us at the Prophets of Geek Culture. And remember, uh, for your Marvel Snap pleasure, keep snapping, keep enjoying the game, and we'll see you later on the channel.